Welcome to the most horsepowerful podcast on the internet, the Xbox Drive. Before we get this show on the road, please take a moment to like, subscribe, and ring that bell on YouTube, and leave a 5-star rating or review on your podcatcher of choice. If you want to continue the conversation after the show, make sure you join the Carpool Gaming Discord. For exclusive content and all the Carpool shows in one simple feed, head over to patreon.com/carpoolgaming. Finally, head over to carpoolgaming.com for all of your merch needs. Now, with all that out of the way, you better buckle up, Buttercup, because it's time for the Xbox Drive.
Greater than X.
Hey everyone, it's me, Sean Capri. I'm glad you're here because you're listening to the most horsepowerful podcast on the internet. It's the Xbox Drive. I'm on a Skype call with my good friends Fee, Bowser, and Mitch. Fee is back from peacefully resting. Hello, Fee.
Hello, everybody.
Great to have you back, Fee. Mitch, it's good to see you every single week, as steady as she goes. Mitch, how are you, bud?
Yeah, I rarely miss a show.
Wonderful. Thanks for telling me all that stuff, Mitch. Bowser, how the hell are you doing?
I'm here.
That's it?
I expected you to cut me off.
Oh,
so
come on. When
ready.
have I ever cut you off? When have I ever? I mean, Mitch every week. Fee took a vacation or whatever the hell. Good to see you, Bowser.
Yeah,
Good
she
to
definitely
see
took
everyone.
a vacation. Yeah.
The hell?
Stirring up trouble. All right, Fee, explain yourself. What's going on? How you doing? Good to have you back. Or don't explain yourself. I don't care. The floor is yours.
I was sick. I even joined a stream at one point and said, hey, and everyone was just like, oh, Fee, you sound terrible. And I'm like, oh, thanks, guys. I love that for me. Yeah, so I had some sort of respiratory issue, and I was like, great. It was 0 out of 10. Do not recommend. Don't talk to people, everyone. Stay inside.
Yeah, stay. Physical distancing
bad.
continues.
Stay in a bubble. Don't leave.
What do you want people to say if you're sick? Like, what should somebody? Because, like, you know, you sound awful. It's like, I feel like I would be okay with that because it'd be like, yeah, I feel awful. I feel as awful as I sound. I'm not trying to sound good, but maybe I'm missing the mark here.
No, I definitely, I think it's just because, like, a part of my, like, quite a bit of my job is talking. And so whenever I had anyone, like, join a Teams call with me or anything, they're like, wow, you sound
Every time.
absolutely terrible. And I'm like,
Fair.
thanks. I really appreciate that. And it was just consistently, and like, I know I don't sound good, guys. Like at that
You sound
particular
great
time,
now.
I sound great now. Absolutely. But when I was sick, boy, howdy, was it terrible, guys. It was just not it. It was real bad. And I had to talk forever, like quite a bit all day. And so it was a lot of fun. I'm just joking. It's terrible. Either way. But I have been drinking a lot of tea. Shout out tea.
Oh, we love tea. Nice.
Yeah, a lot of like ginger, like peppermint, like green teas, a lot of it. All sorts
Sounding
of
pretty
teas.
geeky about those teas there, Fee. Let's start the show off like we do each and every week with our geek outs.
Woo!
We've heard enough from Fee. Bowser, what are you geeking out about over there? I love you, Fee.
I am geeking out about beer, of course. What else would it be? Like, I mean, let's
It's
be real.
Friday, man. Let's go.
It's the weekend. It was a rough week at work, and some of my good friends are opening their very own brewery this weekend. They had a soft opening, invite only, this evening. I went there for an hour and a half or so, had a couple beers, and tomorrow is their big grand opening. So if anyone's in Western Pennsylvania, look up the Elk Brewing Company. Go get you some beers. Please drink responsibly. That's all. I'm having beers. I love beer.
Very nice. Yeah, we're drinking an Xbox drive-in. You know what I mean? It's a little close there, Mitch.
Not driving.
No, we're not driving. Don't drink and drive, ladies and gentlemen.
I said Xbox drive-in. It's the name of the podcast.
You did.
We can Forza Horizon drive while drinking.
Snap.
I'm pretty
Forza
sure.
That's true.
Horizon rules, man.
It's
Yeah,
true.
it does.
Yeah.
All right, Mitch.
Put a pin
What do
in
you got
that.
for us? What are you geeking out about? Or do you have a shout-out? Whatever you like.
No shout outs. I have 2 geek outs. One, I bought all the candy I'm going to use for my Halloween stream.
Oh
so
my God.
that's
flying
already
to your
Every
house.
selection is perfect.
Yes.
Yep.
You can't change anything there. Those are great.
correct. Full
Walk us
size candy
through it,
bars for the kiddos. So yeah, I do a crazy stream on my driveway where basically I play rock, paper, scissors with kids for full size candy bars. Also, stream can donate channel points to help get the next kid full-size candy bars as well. So we have a lot of fun on my driveway every year, and I stock up as you can tell. Don't worry,
So
guys.
those
If I have
boxes
any,
are full-sized candy bars. The Twix, the Skittles, the Butterfinger, the Kit Kat, and the Reese. I mean, top tier, Mitch. Congratulations. That is
Thank you.
wonderful. We're going to do an impromptu tier ranking. All right? Everybody can order them best to worst.
put it in the comments below. Engagement on the
us
YouTube
too.
video.
Also in the
right
in the
now?
chat,
Okay.
of course.
Right
but
now?
us.
All right.
Mitch, you go first. You kick us off. You're the one who bought these things. What's your favorite to least favorite? Give it to us.
Reese's Kit Kat Twix. I'm sorry, Reese's Kit Kat Butterfinger Twix Skittles.
I'm sorry. Are you saying Reese's?
Yes.
Yep.
Both of you are saying Reese's? Reese.
It's Reese's.
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 Okay,
Whatever.
I was distracted. Okay, do it
The
again.
peanut butter cups, damn it. Okay,
I
those
got you,
first.
I got you.
Then Kit
Reese's
Kat, Butterfinger,
Pieces.
Twix, and Skittles. That's my
Oh,
order.
snap. Okay. Bowser, go next.
All right. This ranking would change if they were Reese's any holiday shape. So, like,
Oh,
if you had the
no.
bats or pumpkins, those would be top tier.
No.
The cups themselves, I don't like sharp chocolate. And the peanut butter cups
Sharp
have
chocolate?
sharp chocolate.
Quote it,
When you
quote it.
peel the paper off,
Make that a shirt.
there is sharp chocolate. I don't want it. It's like Sean and your sharp water. It's no good.
Okay, those
Can't
water
have it.
picks. Can I get some buy-in on this? Those water pick
Yeah.
things? No. It's
Sharp
sharp
water.
water.
All right,
It's
so-
sharp water.
Because they are the cups, I will go Butterfinger,
Yeah.
Skittles, Twix, peanut butter cups, Kit Kats. But I would
Wow.
eat if you put any of these in front of me. I'm eating it.
I'm with
These
you.
are all great
I'm
selections.
so proud of you.
I will point out any extras that I have after the stream is over, and that survived the week before Extra Life. I will be bringing some of these to Extra Life like I did last year. Remember, I brought like a stack of candies, so I'll make sure I do that. So
I would pretend that they're protein bars and that they're good for me.
Oh
you're
yeah.
gonna be sorely sad when you have to get back in that car, and you're like, dude, I don't fit right in this car anymore.
Can I get the seatbelt extender on the plane, please?
Yeah, exactly. So no, but that's like I said, the day before my other stream that I'm gonna have, which is this thing right here. That's the logo for my charity stream. So that's the logo that's gonna be on all my merch.
Oh, you got
and
some
my charity
furries
stream
over there
services.
for the
I
kids.
do.
Hey there, Mitch.
Yeah.
No, I don't. No,
Yeah.
they're
Yeah,
dogs.
They're furry, all right.
Yeah,
They're furry, but not the way Sean's saying that.
they're looking athletic. I'm just saying. Those anthropomorphic huskies
But
you
yeah.
got there.
So so day before on Halloween, all that candy going away, and then this for the following day where I'm gonna do a lot of terrible things and hurt myself for money for kids for charity. So yeah, that's my geek out. Super stoked for
Okay,
that.
bring up the chocolates again. We gotta get Fee's
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
tier ranking.
Exactly.
Let's go. All
My
right,
tier
Fee.
listing is Skittles, Butterfingers, Reese's, Kit Kat, and then I take the box of Twix, I drop it, and I kick it because it's gross.
No, you don't.
I don't like Twix. I don't like Twix.
It's the one with the cookie crunch.
Why is there
That's
a cookie crunch in it?
Oh, it's
Why is it a
would
hard
there not be?
biscuit? Why is there a hard biscuit in my chocolate?
a
That's
hard
nonsense.
biscuit.
That's no, absolutely not. That's
Okay,
like
give it to me again. You did it fast, and I got distracted with your.
Okay, I said Skittles,
Yeah, very good.
Butterfingers, Reese's, Kit Kat. I take the box of Twix.
Okay,
I
I
drop
got the-
it.
I
and
got-
kick
all right,
it.
So we'll eat all the Twix. Fee doesn't get any. Perfect.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry. I don't
Skittles
like,
number
okay,
one is wild to me.
Okay,
That's
first of all, I
wild
like
to me.
I'm a candy person
Yeah.
before
Yeah.
chocolate.
Yeah,
Also,
see, I'm opposite.
here's the thing.
Yeah.
Bowser doesn't like sharp chocolate. I don't like hard biscuits in my chocolate.
She acts like it's like chalk. She acts like it's like
It
is!
She acts like it's charcoal. She's
Who put
chewing
this chunk
on.
of sidewalk?
Throw
in my
away the
candy
peanut
bar?
bars. I'm just
Who the
saying.
hell put a piece of sheetrock in
I
here?
don't want a hard dry biscuit in my chocolate. Get that
right.
nonsense away from me.
Okay, we hear you.
It's,
Food
it's like a
wars.
crouton.
Oh, yeah.
It's like a crouton in a freaking
don't-
chocolate.
Oh,
no,
You know what
it
I
is
love?
not.
yes,
I'm gonna keep it a
It's
stack with you.
sweet.
A cold Butterfinger will also chip a tooth. I'm just saying.
Oh, yeah,
like,
I'm
it's
I
the
would
same
prefer.
thing.
I would prefer that.
Yo, but a cold Kit Kat, cold peanut butter cup.
Green Jeans
yeah.
likes his peanut butter cups cold.
Yeah,
Like, he
no,
keeps
he's
them in the
right. You know
They
why?
have-
Because he has a brain in his head. He's a smart
No,
man.
he doesn't.
At
No.
Costco, at Costco they used to have it was the animal crackers covered in Reese's, like it was like chocolate and peanut butter. And I'm gonna tell
How
you
is
right
that
now.
not biscuit in your chocolate?
Just wait a second. It's different.
She's getting there.
It is different because shout out to the woman who was at the Costco that I went to, and she's just like, it's better if you put it in the fridge, and it is. 10 out of 10. Yes, I'm being hypocritical because I can.
Put your
because this was
Twix
my
in the
ranking.
fridge, all right? Fee?
You know what? No, because I don't want Twix. Once again, getting drop kicked.
I want
The end.
popcorn.
It reminds me of like how Costco used to have Xboxes, but that's a whole other story.
Oh, yeah?
I think.
Did
Yeah.
you
They
go,
still
Sean?
do.
What's your candy rank? Did I
I've
miss
not
it?
gone yet. I'm going to break the rules. In first place is Twix, Reese's, and Butterfingers, all tied for first. Then Skittles, then Kit Kat, but I love them all the same.
What a
You
what
guys.
a what a
It's-
politician
What the
heck?
answer, bro. What is
Okay,
that?
you want me? Okay.
Yeah.
Reese's.
Make a decision, damn it. What's number one?
Okay, Reese's, as you
Reese's.
say. Reese's all day long. Twix
Yeah.
is right there. It's like right.
Really?
It's right there,
Okay.
dude. Like I love a good Twix, and I love a good Butterfingers. Right there underneath. And then Skittles, I love Skittles. If this was like a list of just candies, I think Skittles would be near the top. But I do like my chocolate goodies a little bit more, and I love a good Kit Kat. But some of you people are eating Kit Kat out there like a bunch of freaks. Okay,
Yeah,
so
they
it's just
are.
gotta.
Yeah, where they
just
just
gotta get that sorted.
sideways. Yeah.
Yeah, like a
But
hamburger.
They're on a list. Just don't worry
Yeah.
about it. They're on a list. Don't worry.
They're on a list, but I'm not turning my nose up at any of these. This
Yeah.
is excellent. The only thing better, maybe, you might throw a Snickers in there.
Snickers are good. Snickers are good. Yeah, but like I said, this year we went with this route. We also have other things that we're giving out to the kids too. Like we have like smaller suckers because like I have a funny enough, you'll like this, Sean. I have a wheel that I spin when they
love
win
wheels.
rock paper scissors. And like I said, they'll have like small treats or the extra candy bars. I had Pokemon cards one year, like the little trick or treat pack of Pokemon cards. Kids really like those.
Damn.
I might try to find them again if they're not exorbitantly expensive.
You giving these kids gifted subs to your Twitch channel?
I should.
Can
I
you
should.
imagine? You know,
My favorite, yeah, to my
your
channel,
kid-friendly
exactly.
Twitch channel.
100%. Yeah,
Yeah.
you know, it's fine. I've had parents ask me. I'm like, probably don't want to do that. Your kids will start saying a lot of things they shouldn't. And no, like I said, the only thing I'll say though, it makes me happy. Like every year you get to Halloween and they're like, "This house is cool." As they walk away, I'm like, "Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
that cool
you
house
live
on
for
the
that.
block." Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I
the
get
cool thing,
that.
So
Fully in the chat says, "Don't like Skittles. Number one is Twix, Kit Kat, peanut butter cups, and Butterfinger." You're throwing your nose up at the Skittles, man.
look at the disdain on Fee's face. She just went, "You're wrong, but it's
Twix
okay."
is number one, Fee.
That's fine.
Crazy.
And you get
You
two
know
little
what?
bars in there.
No, but that's why like Fulia and I can be such good friends because she can have my Twix and then I can have her Skittles.
There you go.
That's true. You know
Everybody
what?
wins.
There you go. Very true. Very true. Only problem with Butterfinger, they get stuck in your teeth. Like it's
do.
sticky. It's a
Save
little
it for
sticky.
later. It's like your beard.
Yeah.
Sure. That's what that's for. I was
That's
unaware.
what your
All
beard's for.
afternoon long.
The more you know. All right then.
Yeah. Well, this was fun. This is a good way to start it. All right,
Yeah.
take the graphic down. All right, that's good. Good one, Mitch. Dang.
Thanks,
All right, we all
appreciate
gotta up our. How many kids you get, by the way? How many kids come by your place? What do you prep for?
30 to 40
Okay,
usually.
that's pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny because when I think about Halloween, I think of an endless stream of children. Like just an absolute like hundreds and hundreds, and it's like stormtroopers, you know, like as far as the eye can see, or like the orcs of Mordor, you know, there are just so many, and it's not. It's a few dozen.
Your
where you
new
live.
house might
Very
your new
manageable.
house might be different. Your new house might be different because you're
you
right
better
in
be
front of
ready.
that school.
Everybody's
Like,
old. This
the
is an
foot-
old neighborhood.
Oh,
We
it's an
got
old
senior
neighborhood?
citi-
Oh, good
we'll
for you,
see,
bro.
but I think I'm anticipating not so much. But like when I was what I'm remembering is me as a kid and me and all my
Yeah.
friends and all out on our block, and we were all young families all at the same time, and it was just like as far as you could see, children. Just
That was
ding-dong
also
talk.
before like the internet scared everybody to let their kids leave their
That's-
house.
Yeah, where we were getting
That's the
drugs
problem.
in our candy.
100%.
those
Yeah,
are the
razor
days.
blades and
I
stuff,
have
right?
never once got drugs in my candy. Nobody's ever given me free drugs. That's
I know. I was
crap.
bummed out. One year I was wanting
Yeah.
them. They didn't give me them.
Yeah, unrelated. I
All
loved all the
lies.
colors I used to see on Halloween and how it'd stay up for 4 days straight. Fee, did you go? Fee, what are you geeking out about, my friend?
You know what? I'm gonna geek out about book releases, everybody. I went to a book release at a bookstore and it was really
wow.
fun. I talk about the book that I got? Well, I will talk about it tomorrow night at a specific event on our Discord because tomorrow night is it's the book crafter group. We're all going to be doing book crafts tomorrow. So yes, I went to a book event and then I won the grand prize, everyone. I won the door prize. And guess
Whoa.
what I got? This freaking ghost blanket.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
that rules.
It's so
I'm so
cute.
jealous.
It's so
That
fluffy.
rules. Oh, I
It's
love
so
it.
good.
Look at the smile on the ghost face. Oh,
And
it's
they
Yeah,
all
so
have
the
nice.
different
ghost
faces.
is happy about it.
It's a
There's like
friendly
a
ghost.
scared
Oh.
face.
Oh, no.
And then there's like all sorts of different ghosties on here. There's a sad face ghost. I get points
Aw.
like, this is how I feel today. I don't feel sad. I'm happy that I'm here. But like, so cute. And I also got like a cute little mug, and I got like a pin and all sorts of So I went for one book, and then I left with 3. So it was pretty
Dang.
cool. Pretty cool
That's
event.
how that happens.
So much stuff happened. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. Yes, Mitch.
Is that where you got sick?
No.
Okay, just asking. You left
First
the
you got
house
better.
and you were around a lot of people. Did you wear a bubble suit when you were out, like to try not to get sick again?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
But you know what? Like at those events, I'm usually like the tallest person there, so it's fine. So
So you're
it's
your
breathing
own
a different
atmosphere.
air than everybody else.
You
Heard,
get the
heard.
clean air.
Mitch.
exactly
I think of the exact same thing.
just like away from everyone, just like
get, like,
looking
the
down.
Oxygen is
Space air.
thinner. It's thinner where she's breathing in. She's like, "Wow, this is such cleaner air."
Yeah,
Air's
probably.
super
won't-
clean. I just get getting hit by birds and stuff flying into me. Well, that's cool. I like your blanket.
Thank you. Yeah, and I also have another ghosty blanket. So
I
now
was
have
thinking
2
that looked like a
ghosty
ghost
blankets.
behind you. Yep.
Yeah, all sorts of ghosty
Love
blankets
that.
this year.
Oh
Yeah.
man,
Yeah, just getting in the spooky season already, everybody. I'm
very
here for it.
nice.
Yeah.
Well, it's good to have you back, Fee. All jokes aside, it's
Happy
very
to be
nice to
here.
have you back.
Aw,
Yeah,
thank
yeah.
you.
That's good. Good to see you. As for me, I have a shout out for my good friends Jan32 and Marcus O'Neill, co-hosts of the Hype Factor podcast. I think that
what?
episode is dropping today. Wait, what?
I thought it was Hyper Factory.
Oh, Hyper Factory. Oh, is that another?
Yeah.
We got sub names. We got nonsensical stuff going on. Okay, Hyper
Oh, yeah.
Factory. Yeah, you guys just go subscribe to Hype Factor. I'm such a fan of anybody who's doing just that slightly different take on a video game podcast, and that's what this is. It's all about the fantasy critic, guessing what games are going to review fairly well, and it is really great to listen to. Also, they do it once a month, and it's like, what games are coming out next month? We talk about this often. We'll do sort of like a catch up on, what games are we hyped for and things like that. And it's like, it's kind of that, but like cerebral in a way, like, and it's just super fun. I had an absolute blast. I think I started the show saying I was a little nervous because, we barely have notes. Like we barely really know what's going to happen tonight at all. I'm pretty sure I screwed up the stream to start up the podcast tonight. And they're so organized. They've got all these notes and they've got all these things to cover and analysis. It was a blast. It was great to do something different. So I want to encourage people to go check that out. And actually, just a couple months ago, 2 episodes ago, Kyle Stevenson from 6-1 Indie was on there and talk about some good stuff. So yeah, you guys should just go check it out. So shout out to Jon32 and Marcus. Thank you guys for having me on. That was pretty nice.
Nice.
Felt good.
Nice.
Yeah. All right. What's next, Mitch?
Housekeeping.
The quipper.
Housekeeping.
Housekeeping.
If you didn't know, it is September, not September. And what does that mean for everybody? There's all kinds of crap happening on the Twitch side of the world. I don't even know. You can get discounted subs for yourself for up to 6 months. The longer you subscribe, the more discount you get. And here's a big thing. Starting today through the end of the month, Valorant is going to give free bonus gift sub for every 5 gift subs to the channel. So you can make it go a little bit further. Give us a little bit more bump for our extra life funds. We need couches and hotel rooms and conference rooms and all kinds of crap to make extra life happen so we can raise all the money for the sick kids and do our best. So it is always appreciated. All of our gift subs. We're trying to get to 100. We're knocking on the door. You can push us over the edge. We've got some more live events lined up throughout the weekend to try and get us there. So please be excited over on the Twitch side. Yes, Mitch.
Including tonight, where I will be live as soon as the show is over, where I will play some games. So feel free to stick
There
around
you
on the
go.
Twitch side of
See?
things and hang out and have fun.
Mitch is doing the dang thing. Also, thank you to everyone that supports us over at patreon.com/carpoolgaming. We have Sean's episode of Pants is live, and Amanda is up next. If she recorded it. I don't know. It got delayed. Hope she got it in. So you had extra time to get your questions in. We just put out the Silent Hill movie podcast with Sean and Ryan. And of course, we got the weekly Nintendo Drive post show. So please make sure you listen and catch up on whatever nonsense they're up to. It's always something crazy, right? What else do we got going on? Fee mentioned earlier, tomorrow, as of the time of the recording, the book crafters are meeting up Saturday, September 27th at 7 o'clock Eastern to talk about all things fall. So autumn, harvest, back to school, books, crafts, do whatever you want. It's going to be a cozy little hangout. We're going to have a good time.
Or
I'm
just
super
falling.
excited. Yeah.
Even if you
yeah,
trip
or
every
just
once in a
fall.
while.
Play
Yeah.
Fall Guys. Whatever.
Fall Guys.
Do what you want.
Okay, that would be pretty
Fallout.
great.
Play Fallout.
Play Fallout. Oh man,
Do
this
whatever
could
you
really,
want.
really got some moss.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you, speaking of Fallout, I'm sorry, Fall Guys. My kids each have inflatable Fall Guy costumes, like those big, like the
That's
like inflatable
rad.
things.
That's
they
awesome.
are amazing. They're perfect. I can't wait. I don't know how they're gonna grab their candy and stuff because they're stuck in these
Whatever.
like
That's
inflatable
fine.
things. Oh my god, it's so.
They'll
damn
just
cute.
put
That's
it
what you're there
forward.
for.
They'll
Yeah.
just put the bucket
the
forward
bucket
in a
out
general
forward.
direction of a voice.
I'm not
And
gonna
those
lie.
be
I
like,
don't even know how
"Gimme."
they're gonna hold the bucket, but yeah,
Yeah, well,
future
we'll
problems.
figure it
We'll
out.
figure it out.
Oh, when you have small children, you hold it. So just be prepped.
I ain't holding
be fine.
nothing. In Canada, kids carry their hockey bags. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They got arm strength. You're right. You're right. Checks out.
Oh, they'll figure it out. Next up
I'll
in the
figure it out.
community, we have Backtrackers. The next game is picked by yours truly because B was talking about it, and the game is Ravenous Devils, kind of like a Sweeney Todd type of vibe, if you catch my drift. So a little bit of spooky murder going on for the month of October.
Not happy, cheery murder. It's spooky murder.
No, it's spooky murder.
Yep.
Absolutely not. Our meetup will be October 25th at 11 a.m. Eastern in the Discord. What else do we got? You can visit carpoolgaming.com at any time for all of your merch needs. We still have the Xbox Drive episode 400 shirts, logo designed by Fee. I just got mine in. I love it. I'm super excited. I cannot wait to get it washed and start wearing it. Very happy. And while you're there on the website, you can gift merch to Twitch chat if you want. You just hit the gift option, and the Twitch participants will get to enter in a drawing. And you can give us donations, either when you're buying something or just a straight donation. At the bottom of the page, there's a place you could do that. And that also helps fund our efforts for Extra Life. I think that's almost everything. Once again, I want to thank Brian Reese for a very generous donation for our Extra Life campaign. And I think that's it for the housekeeping this week.
Housekeeping.
We did it.
good. Good housekeeping. Mitch is
Sean-
muted and trying to show us some stuff.
Sean, I hate you so much. There's adult-sized
my
versions
God.
of these things, and I'm
Oh
about
my
to go buy
God.
one at the store up the street. I promise you. I'm going to wear this for my Halloween stream.
Yeah, but have you been on TikTok and seen people creating their Pete costumes?
No, but that
Yes.
sounds great, too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Might
That's
go
what
do
I
that.
wanna do.
But these are literally ones that I just found. There's a
The
Sonic,
Sonic
one for kids.
I have that skin for fall. We're looking at Fall Guys adult
Oh,
costumes.
I want the one
Look
with
at-
the aliens carrying.
Yeah, I was just about to
the
say
Yeah,
this,
that's
this one's a
pretty
kids
good.
one, unfortunately. Right, but no, like I just saw these, and they even have the hammer that you can carry. Like
Lincoln's got the orange one with the crown there up
Yeetus.
above.
this guy,
Yep.
Nice.
nice.
That's the one.
Classic.
very nice.
Oh, and
yeah, I
Ellie's
just saw
the
this.
teddy bear one. There it is. Yeah, that's it right there with
This
the
guy?
heart stitched on. Yeah, it's like
Oh
a teddy
my
bear,
goodness.
but like that one is so cute.
That's so cool.
cute.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
now
good.
I just realized that they have a whole section on Spirit Halloween for gaming. So yeah, I'm gonna look at that.
As they
in a
should.
second.
As they should.
I'm gonna have to just go to Mitch's house for Halloween because I don't have anywhere to go like wear a costume to. So I'm just gonna go to Mitch's house. I'm gonna eat all of his
Oh, that sounds
full size
fun.
candy bars.
You should just show up there.
Just show up.
What
He's gonna
if
be
my
totally
Halloween
surprised. He
stream,
never
she
heard
just
this.
pulls up. I'm like,
Oh my god, that'd be
Wouldn't
amazing.
you die if I just
the
rolled
hell
up
are you doing
in
here?
your driveway and Fall Guys?
are you gonna
got-
help
do
me
it.
tomorrow?
That'd be
Yeah.
great. It's been a while since you just randomly showed up at somebody
Yeah, I
else's
mean-
house.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's been like a month and a half.
Oh dang. It hasn't been that long, has it? No. Has it really?
No,
By
it's
the
been a
time
month.
I would get then,
Oh, okay.
it's been like
I'm
3 weeks.
I'm just really
Yeah,
worried about
something like
losing
that.
track of time, you guys. Like it's crazy. Okay. What do we do now? Is it the what you playing time? Is it
Yeah.
like
it
do
is
we
what
want to
you're
do that
playing.
thing?
What are you playing, Sean?
I don't want to start. I feel like Fee's hasn't been here in a little while, and
All right.
I would love to hear all about the games that Fee has been playing. Have you been playing games? Have you been just peacefully resting? What's going on?
I've been doing a little bit of A, a little bit of B. Guys, I finally played Shadows of Doubt. And boy, howdy, am I terrible at this game. I'm so bad at this game. So for context, it is a like randomly generated like detective game where you're put into this scenario. You find out that there's like either a murder, a kidnapping, something has been stolen, there's a cheater, whatever it might be, and you have to go and find the answers. This is first of all first person. It is wild to say the least. Thankfully, I will say I was successful during the tutorial. Did I read anything from the tutorial? Nay. Did I end up spending hours trying to figure out what was going on and probably spent days trying to figure out something that probably could have taken me just a few hours? Maybe, but here we are. It is honestly quite an interesting game to say the least. The first mission, at least the trial one, you get this message that says who killed this person, and you're like, wait, what? So you go to their apartment, you try to investigate to find out who the killer was, what's going on. You have a string board where you're trying to like put clues together. This is a kind of like a dystopian like kind of variation of our world, but in the 1980s, where if like technology and just like it almost has like a Judge Dredd slight feel to it, because people are living in these like mega apartments that like have different floors that have either businesses on it and then apartments and then more businesses and then like a restricted zone where more wealthy people live. And so it really like the higher up you get, the more like prestigious or more wealthy the person lives. At least my experience, it was that way. And you can crawl through like vents. You're trying to figure out what's going on. I will say probably the most entertaining thing is I had this mission where it just randomly popped up, and it like I was doing another mission. I was doing like a find out if my partner's cheating on me situation, and I get this pop up that says this person's been kidnapped and you have to find out who did it. And I'm like, whoa. And it's timed. This is insane. So did I actually pay attention to it? No. But did I wait until about 4 hours before the deadline to actually give this money to this person who's going to essentially kill the person that's being kidnapped? Sure. Did I end up getting killed because I tried to take a photo of the person? Yeah, they found me. They're just like, wait a second, you're taking a photo of me as I'm trying to steal this briefcase that's apparently full of money, but it's not because I'm too cheap. And so I just left a briefcase with nothing in it. Yeah, absolutely. It was a kidnapping, like essentially exchange gone wrong. And I felt really bad. So I deleted that entire file. So that was fun. Either way, you play as a detective and you can do whatever you want in the game. You can follow one lead. You could follow a weird clue that you find underneath the like slit of your apartment telling you that you need to find out where this person is. All sorts of stuff, Sean. You're making a lot of faces and you're muted.
Oh, damn it. My joke is no longer timely. You love a good mystery.
Yes.
You love a
I
good
do.
mystery. That's
do.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah. No, Sean, I definitely have come to the conclusion I'm not a fan of timed detective work.
I actually don't want to be timed at all. I want to just have enough time to just do whatever I want to do. You know, I don't want to come up against deadlines and stuff. Like if I'm doing something, I just want to get it done, you know?
Yeah. No, it was
I don't
just
be rushed.
I don't want to be rushed. And they were just like, you have until this particular time. And I'm like, oh, I got 4 hours. And they're like, you need to give me $5 million. And I'm like, well, I have $400 in my pocket and I have enough to buy a briefcase.
Do you think these kidnappers are just want to hang on to these victims the whole time? They got deadlines. They got stuff to do. You know what
I
mean?
don't know.
You got people to answer to.
Mitch,
Yeah.
I don't know. And I honestly, I don't even understand how it happened. I was in the same building that this quest line just randomly populated in. And so I'm like, I feel like I need to do this. So they're like, drop it off at this place. I take my little briefcase. It's empty. I put it in like the hallway. I hide in the dark with my little camera. I forgot to turn off the flash. the person was just like, you tried to take a photo of me. He then proceeded to attack me. And then another person at this really creepy hallway was just like, wait, you tried to take a photo of me too? And so they came after me with a weapon. There was a bunch of people coming after me because I tried to take a photo, because no one in this world wants to have their photo taken, apparently. They're just like, we're just all doing shady business and you can't take photos of us. So yeah, it was a time. So I'm excited because, Sean, they've recently had an update where you can play it as a noir. So it's black and white.
I just saw that trailer. Yeah,
That's cool.
So that is
It
my
looks
plan.
like that's how it should have been. Like from
It
what
should
you're
have been that way.
describing, like it should have just been like that to start. And yeah, some modifiers. It looks like this is a Steam trailer here. So this is just now. This is because this game came out last year, and now the
Yes.
update is September 2025. I see. That all makes
Absolutely.
sense now.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, there's a lot of things that you could do wrong in this game. So yes, there's film noir, which is all dark
love
and
that.
moody, which I
Yeah.
love. Which, like, I agree, it should have been like this the entire time. It makes more sense to play this
Could
game
be a
in
tough
noir.
sell. Could be tough, like black and white, But I mean, we love a good art style. I will say it's like this voxel kind of art style, like the character design. Like I'm a little thrown off by that, but everything you're saying is pretty appealing. But yeah, it's kind of got a little character to it. This game.
It does have a little character.
Okay.
I will say I was thrown off a little bit by the pixel kind of style to it.
Yeah.
But after playing a little bit, I'm like, oh, I'm vibing with the game. And surprisingly, wasn't feeling too motion sick. So
I was just about to ask you that
Nice.
next because it looks kind of quick motions at moments. Like, didn't know if you were actually
if I
gonna
was
stick around.
whipping my camera around, sure, but usually I was trying to focus in on what I was looking at. So that was probably what was helping me the most. But if I was running down the street saying like, where's City Hall? I have to find the piece of paper to arrest someone, because apparently that's how you arrest someone in this game, guys. You have to fill out paperwork. It's important to fill out
Bring
that
him to
paperwork.
City Hall.
Yes, essentially, it's like at the end of like a book, and then they give you the like, oh, who did it? What happened? What time did this happen? Who do you, I'm like, do you have photos? Do you have proof of this? And I'm like, I feel like I'm doing some sort of like assignment, which cool. I have to fill out the information. It's like a whodunit. So yeah,
We love a good whodunit.
I love a whodunit. So
Nice.
I will be playing the noir version this weekend and seeing
Very
how I
good.
like it there. Yeah.
Very nice. Playing anything else over there, Fee?
I did. I played
Okay,
a
good.
demo of a game that I really want to come out, Sean, and there's no release date.
And it ain't.
And it's not. I'm just like, okay, cool. It's called Death and Phaeology. Once again, another kind of mystery game, because for some reason you are a professor who works at a university and you teach phaeology, which is all about fairies. And all of a sudden you find out that your ex, who's apparently a detective, is just like, a bunch of these people died and it seems like it's right up your alley. And essentially what has happened is all of these deaths are connected to the fae. And so it is a narrative story. You have Oz, who just popped up on the screen, who's a fairy, who's like one of your companions that no one else can see. Yes, it is very dark academia, murder mystery situation. Things get really creepy. And also I do like the fact that like what you say to different characters do affect the story. And depending on like certain circumstances, you might have a choice to speak to two people, and you can get like, you can only speak to one of them fully. And the questions that you ask them, you might be missing out on information if you talk to the other person instead. So very interesting. I'm excited for it to come out. Yes, there is like a lot of like putting pieces of information together, looking at different items and clues, trying to put different photos together in timelines. So yeah, I'm really excited for this. But like I said, once I played it, I'm like, oh man, this looks so cool. When does it come out? They're just like, TBD.
I hate that.
And I'm like, son of a gun. Why?
It's really too bad because it looks like there's a lot of hot people in this game, which is always fun. I also want to highlight one of my favorite things. You don't really see this too much. The use of the magnifying glass.
Yes!
To the
Good
magnifying glass.
Oh, Sean, there's a lot of usage of the magnifying glass. That's actually how you like have to like look at certain things, and then it like gives you like a narration point where it's just like, this person's like hand looks different, or like because they like, if someone's controlled by the fae, they have 6 fingers instead of 5. I'm not going to explain the full details, but it's just like, Yes, a lot of magnifying use. A lot. Yeah.
Man. Like, because I don't know, when was the last time you guys used a magnifying glass? But it's not like it doesn't really do a whole lot. You know, it's like I can see it right there. And you're always holding the magnifying glass with your hand. So, like, whatever you're looking at is pretty close to you. Like, what? What do I need this magnifying glass?
I've seen a lot of old people pull out a magnifying glass at a restaurant. That's all I'm saying. I've seen that. A lot of old people hit those
You know
menus. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, those menus got some small print. You know what I'm saying?
Let me
Like,
just say, if you're visually impaired, go hard with the magnifying glasses. I didn't mean anything like that. So thank you for that, Mitch. I'm such an ass.
No, it's not that. I'm just saying, you mentioned magnifying glasses, and I thought the same thing. Like, when was the last time I saw one? And I live in a city around a bunch of old people, and I've definitely been to a Red Robin with an old couple that straight up had
Totally
the
valid
magnifying
use
glass
of it, yes.
with the light, and I'm
Yes.
like, damn, y'all are down bad. Like, you can't just, because you don't want to
You're
be
here
seen with it an inch from your
Every
face, right?
week,
Right.
you know what you're getting. You don't even
Is
need
it-
to look at the menu.
I mean, that's true. Damn.
I can't
let
wait
me
to
We
meet that
laugh because
person.
it's true, because they do order the same
gosh.
damn thing.
Look,
Yeah.
on the way home from visiting Locklith, we stopped at a McDonald's, and there was a group, like a half dozen older ladies playing bingo in the McDonald's in the corner.
I love
I was
it.
like, man, I cannot wait till I get to be that.
They're
was just
living
gonna
life,
say,
hating their
I'm
husbands.
so
It's so good.
So
All right,
good.
V, anything else? Any of the other games with a magnifying glass in it?
No, you know what? That's it for me. I played a few other things, but you know what? We'll talk about that another day.
That's all good.
You know?
That's all good.
Yeah.
I kind of wish when you play Forza, if you're in like that first person mode, you could just take one hand off the wheel, grab a magnifying glass, go, how fast am I going? And let me just zoom in. A little bit
Everything
there.
else goes away though. Your
Yeah,
tunnel vision
exactly.
goes into
Tunnel
that,
vision.
and then you lose track of the course and everything. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And then you run into a school bus. Bowser, what are you playing
Oh
these
no,
days?
not the school bus.
Not the school bus.
Well,
It was
if
parked.
anyone-
It was nobody was in it. It was just a school
Okay,
bus.
good. Empty school bus, great.
Empty school
Perfect.
buses are fine.
Perfect.
Appreciate the clarity.
No problem. You
I don't
guys
know
are
what
weird
day-
for thinking
was
it
it-
was full of kids.
Was it Monday? I streamed over on the Twitch channel. I played some Survivors games. One on Game Pass, Deep Rock Galactic Paullin Survivor. And this is fun. You're just a little dwarf man, and you're just running around mining stuff, gathering gold and nitra, and upgrading your weapons, and finding new weapons, and killing all the bugs. Man, this thing just like it's hitting all the right buttons, man. One thing I like is that there's two like things that are like permanent things that you can do. There's upgrades, like increase your health regen or your armor or your damage from your weapons or whatever. But then there's also like gear, and I kind of want to figure out gear slots and what goes where. Man, they have like a button to just smart equip everything. That's what I need. I'm here for it.
Gotta
I can
love
figure out
those.
which upgrades I want. Like, look at this gear menu. Look at all
That's
this crap these people have. I don't
crazy.
have that much. I have like 3 rows of stuff, and I'm already done. So I just hit smart equip, and it takes care of it for me. But yeah, you get like, so I'm in like the first area. Each sector has like 5 levels, and a level is like go out and survive. There will be swarms of enemies. There will be a drop of a resupply bin, but you have to like go mine the area in the circle around it to make sure it has a clear landing zone. And then when you do that and it drops, then you get an item for doing so. And then the 5th level is kind of like you defeat several mini bosses, and then the big bosses come for you, and you just gotta survive it. But like at the end of each level, you get to go to the shop, and whatever gold and nitra you have, you can buy upgrades and stuff, or maybe heal yourself if you need to. But yeah, very satisfying to play. Having fun, lots of good weapons. I got flamethrowers and little I don't even what do you want to call it. Like I'm planting flamethrowers, like stationary
mines?
flamethrowers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
turrets. Turrets is
Turrets,
the word.
yep.
Yeah,
Oh, I love a
that's
good
the word I
turret.
was looking for. I
Yep.
love a good turret.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've been having fun playing that. That's a good, just like, hey, I'm just gonna play one run, see what I get.
Yeah.
Clear level. Each level has like different objectives. One is like make it survive all 5 levels, and one might be like mine X gold, or get a certain level on a weapon or whatever. So there's some other like side mission things you get to do. So all around pretty good progression, like achievable objectives at each thing you can do, so I'm having fun replaying levels to get all of the things knocked out.
Is it
but
like
yeah.
Vampire Survivors with like a 30-minute kind of like time limit, or are you like where you
I
run
don't
up
know
against
what-
anything, or you just keep going?
There's not like a time limit, but there's a progress bar at the top, and like there's markers on it to show you what's going to happen next. And you'll get to the end one, and that'll be like a mini boss, and like when it shows up is timed per se. I don't know what the exact time is, but like you just keep fighting until it's dead, right? And it'll even say like if it's taking you a while, it's like, come on, the enemies are getting stronger because you're taking too long. You better hurry your act up, right? So I have to
Nice.
pay attention to what an actual run takes.
But it's
I
not like,
lose track.
I mean, it's such a main part of, I feel like Vampire Survivors, like the clock is at the
Yeah,
top. Like
yeah.
you're always so hyper aware of
Yeah.
how long you've been around. Yeah.
This is less
Mm.
that. You got to like meet the objective.
Nice. Yeah, I'm always kind of looking for those like differences because, you know, there's so many of these Vampire Survivor like games. It's like, okay, how does
Yeah.
this one stand out? Sounds like the gear mainly.
The gear, well, and the mining,
Yeah.
like you've got to go seek out things to mine. And that's
Right.
like, so there's different characters that you can pick, and some of them mine faster, or some of them have higher damage with their weapons or whatever, and they start with different weapons. So you got to pick the right one for where you're at, right?
I love it. Nice.
Love it. Very good. I
Anything
enjoy
else?
it. Another survivor like game I played on
Oh my
stream.
gosh.
Yet another zombie survivor. I had played the demo of it previously. Now we're into like the game preview. And got a code thanks to Xbox Canada. Having a good time with it. I think I'm gonna hold off on this for a little bit until it's like fully released and we get Chivos. Because I feel like I'm missing out on some Chivos, right?
100%.
Like
yeah.
it doesn't even show up in my Xbox like achievement list games I've played recently type
Oh,
deal.
We're
So
gonna skip it. Yep.
yeah. So I played enough, like I know I'm in. As soon as it does a full 1.0 release, I'll be back in. But we're gonna take a little break from that. What else did I do? I played some Fortnite. Played
course.
with various people around the community, including Mitch and Amanda. Yep, we got some wins. Love that.
Did you?
Oh, of course. Once Mitch
Dude.
showed up, we got wins. You know.
Why do you look
That's how it is.
frustrated, Mitch?
No, I was the thing that sucked that Saturday. Epic Game Store, pardon my French, figure your shit out.
Oh,
I
dang.
can't update games like Fortnite for whatever reason. An 8 gig update for Fortnite took me 45 minutes to download. I could have downloaded 3 Steam games that are 8 gigs at the same amount of time. Epic, for whatever reason on Fortnite, their updates on PC are total garbage. And I was bummed because I basically had to, I was in Amanda's Discord. We were just hanging out and I'm just sitting there going, I'll be there as soon as I can, guys. And I watched them play 3 or 4 games before I finally got a chance to play. And then we played like 3 games. And I was like, all right, cool. I'm glad I waited 45 minutes to play 3 games. Like, it's just,
That sucks.
it's really
Was somebody
bad.
picking up the phone? Is that what happened?
Get it together.
Exactly.
Epic.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Somebody picked up the phone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't have
Somebody
a
was
phone
downloading
and
something from
internet.
Napster.
Exactly. Thank you.
Sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fee, are you scolding or are you holding up your hand? I'm not sure what's.
No, I'm just like agreeing. I'm just
Oh,
like,
okay. Okay.
Yeah, no.
Yep.
I don't know what
Get
it is.
together,
I
Epic.
I looked into different things where apparently if you're doing the download to the same hard drive that your Windows install on, Epic does some weird stuff with it. I don't know. PC gaming, guys. It's
interesting.
fun.
PC gaming.
Yeah,
PC
super
gaming is fun. But no, like I said, that was the only thing that bummed me out. Like Fortnite's fun though. It's a fun game. It's just
Yeah,
for whatever
it's just
reason
in.
that game. Yeah.
Yeah, good
Yep.
one. Nice. What else, Bowser?
And probably the game I've spent the most time in the last week. Apex Legends.
Apex. There it is. Yeah.
Yay!
This is going to become the Apex Legends show
Yay!
pretty
Podcast,
soon.
yeah. Yeah, we'll have a spin-off.
Yeah, there you go.
There
Let's
you go.
throw Mitch and I out in
We
our
should have a
little
spin-off
corner.
podcast.
I'm just
Ooh,
saying.
spin-offs sound good. I mean, hey, I'm here for
I
it.
mean, for the drive, the carpool, the spin-out
Yeah.
podcast.
I-
Okay.
heck yeah.
There's something there.
Yep, we got it.
Play on words. We'll figure
Yep.
that out.
Yeah,
Yep,
we'll
we've been
workshop
playing
that.
a bunch of Apex wildcard mode. I'm just getting the reps in. I practice
Nice.
after work, and then later, when Mitch gets off work, then we play some games together, and I don't look quite as bad as I would. So
Yeah.
I love
he
that.
like pulls me up into the higher level lobbies, and then I get roasted.
Yeah, like that's the only problem. I will say too, playing on
But I'm
PC
also
and
pulling
console
you
levels-
down.
Yes, it's
there's like, we're
it's a
meeting in the
fine
middle
middle ground.
somewhere.
It is a middle
Yeah.
ground. Yeah. I will tell you, I can't tell if it's console lobbies that are easier, Bowser playing with me that brings me into those softer lobbies or all of the above because like
You
I'm
wreck
having
shop.
fun. Oh, I'm having a lot of
Oh,
fun.
he's wrecking people.
Highest damage games I've ever had, highest kill games I've ever had.
love it.
Having fun. But like I said, also too though, like Bowser the other day, she's like, I got 3 or 4 wins. I'm like, cool, wait till I get on and we'll see how many we get. Like it's harder. Like she's definitely getting people that are, but again, getting in reps against harder people, it just makes you better.
Yeah.
You're gonna get into
Yep.
fights with people that know what they're doing, and it's like, okay, cool, I gotta think a little differently. So she's been holding her own though. She's winning 1v1s. I'm like, Bowser, you got this. Like I encourage her when I like she needs to clutch up, and she does. And like, yeah. What a shocker. I talked about a game for a year and a half straight, and all of a sudden someone tries it. And they're
Not
like,
just
oh, this is
talking
fun.
about it. I watch you stream it every weekend.
It's true. Yeah, she literally has watched me stream it for 1,000 hours. Yeah. No, yeah, we've been having fun. It's been awesome.
Nice. I like it.
Mhm.
Very cool. Everybody should join in on that. I love that.
Everybody should.
Except for Fee. Fee, don't do this. It'll
No,
ruin you.
no.
I'm
Fee,
so
don't.
sorry.
no.
Simply for
No.
the motion sickness,
Yeah,
I'm
we don't
looking
want
out
you
for
throwing
her.
up. I don't
Yeah,
want
yeah.
you
We'll just
throwing
be on
up.
the sidelines, not looking, being like, "Go team!"
Audio
Go
only on the
team!"
stream.
Yeah.
Audio
Oh, yeah.
only.
Yeah.
It sounds like you guys are doing great.
There should be like this spectator mode like Splatoon has where you could see like from the top down and you can just like watch.
Oh,
That'd
yeah.
be kind of fun.
Oh, okay.
That'd be neat.
Yeah. Those are
If
good.
you play custom lobbies, you can do the
Yeah.
full-on camera, third-person camera, where you could do all of it. It's like very cool with the like the esports style shoutcasting stuff. You can definitely do that, but
love it.
it's only in customs.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool. That's it, Bowser, for you?
That's it for me.
That's enough. That's a lot. Have you? I wanted to ask you before we go over to Mitch. Obviously, Apex is kind of like got your eye these days. I feel like have you? When was the last time like you mainlined a game? Like you kind of you
Death
do a bunch of
Stranding
like
2.
what was it?
Death Stranding 2.
Death Stranding 2. Yeah,
And it
that's what I
broke
mean.
me.
And that's
No.
it's
It broke
been a
me.
bit. It's been
Like,
a bit. Hey, yeah.
I don't want. And I was hoping that Borderlands was going to be that game, but now Borderlands is like the side piece when I have time.
The side piece. That's hilarious. Well, that's probably more about Apex, really.
Yeah,
Like capturing your attention
it's
more than
not a
anything.
knock on Borderlands. It's just
Yeah.
I'm having fun with Apex, and yeah, just do
Love
what
it.
makes you feel good.
There
That's
you
what
go.
I'm saying.
Here's the feeling
To
good
be
all the
fair,
time.
it's that mode that's definitely pulled her in, though. I will
Oh,
tell you
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
It's
Without that
the
mode, I
mode.
wouldn't have stuck.
Yeah, that mode really is such a fun way to get like quick game in and just get like instant fun instead of because I was telling her earlier like ranked games are fun, but the problem is sometimes they'll last 20 or 30 minutes because it's just a standoff and it's a war trying to kill each other. Whereas in that mode, it's like everyone in the map will drop at one POI and we're just like, let's see what
People
happens.
everywhere
And just
blasting.
point of interest, like in the map.
Oh, you'll get to the
You
same
know, cage,
I got it,
containment.
yeah.
Like, yeah. So like there's 3 that are in this map that they currently have that are heavy. Like if, depending on where you land, the whole map lands here. And I hope you could figure it out, but it is chaos, but also it's really fun. So
Oh, we love
You
good
get to
chaos.
respawn, so it doesn't
that's the
matter.
number one thing.
And
Yeah.
it's like 5 seconds in the first round, so
Yep.
whatever.
That is a
Exactly.
big deal. Yeah. Nice. Good.
It helps out.
All right, Mitch, what about you, buddy?
Obviously, I've been playing
Apex?
Apex a lot. Yeah,
Yeah.
Apex a lot. Definitely, like I said, that wild card mode has captured my attention. I've almost gotten to the point where I'd rather put challenges on myself rather than play ranked. Because ranked is cool, but I notice me playing ranked, and when I lose a ranked game, especially right off the rip, and I lose a lot of rank points, I get real pissed. Like I just get mad, and especially it's just like dumb situations. I'm like, man, this sucks. Wild card, that level of anger is barely there because it's just about having fun. So I've been putting challenges on myself. Like I want to get this much damage with each character, which 4K is like the big badge. So I want to get 4K with each character, and that's just my own challenges. Like, and on Sunday I did where if I didn't get a 4K with the character in that game, I went and did 5 push-ups, and you know, just dumb
How was
things like that. I'm fine.
How are your
I did, like,
wrists? How your wrists doing? You have
Good.
good wrists. Yeah.
Good.
I don't
I
have good
couldn't,
wrists.
bro. When you mentioned doing it on your fists, my fists hurt hearing you say that.
No,
like
no,
I
yeah, fists
can't.
are, like-
Hell no, dude. Are you for?
Really?
If I did that, it
It
would
like
hurt
screws up the
so
whole
bad.
mechanics. I don't know.
Oh my god, my
Everything's
hands.
different.
Keep it a stack. I also have a little bit more weight than you do, bro. Like a lot more weight than you do.
Well, that's
on
why
these
my
hands, so-
wrists are breaking. I got dainty wrists over here. Like I'm not trying to suggest anything at all. Like
No. I'm not suggesting anything either. I'm just saying, like it. When I do
Hurt
that,
my
oh,
fingers. Fists.
like yeah, that would hurt a lot.
just punch the ground. You're like punching the ground.
Yeah, but like there's a little more weight behind my punch, bro. It's
Well,
a
you can
little
do it on-
hurt. It hurts
You
a
can
little.
do it on hold dumbbells.
Sure.
You don't have
there you
push-up
go.
stands.
I
use
could do that.
dumbbells. Yeah.
There
would
is
be
that
better.
push-up bar that I thought about getting as well. There's like a push-up bar that has like where you can hold like a bar in different directions to do different style push-ups.
Like, get the
Thought
ones
about
that spin.
too.
Yeah,
You can
do
do
that.
whatever you want.
you do whatever
Exactly.
you want.
There we go.
Well, good for you getting swole over there.
I'm trying.
Yeah.
But no, like Apex, like I said, I basically took a mode. I was playing ranked, getting all mad, and I basically changed the game up to where now it's all personal challenges and just having fun, laughing more, like just getting into wild situations with that game mode specifically. So that's been fun. And then the other game I played, besides Apex all the time, I finally got a chance to actually get time with Skate. And Skate it's okay. IGN gave it a 4, and that pissed me off. This game is not a 4. Okay. This game is very different. If you're an OG Skate fan, you're probably not thrilled with the game. Okay. It's very divisive because there are people that absolutely love the direction the game went, and there are people that hate the direction the game went. All the OG Skate fans are used to a gritty, realistic skateboarding game where it is there are things you're not going to be able to land because it's too tall. There's gaps that are huge. It's realistic. There's not these giant building to building gaps that you're doing. So people that wanted Skate for that are going to not like this game at all. Okay. You can still turn on. The best thing I do like about the game though is that there's actually a bunch of sliders to where you can adjust things to be super duper realistic or not realistic whatsoever. Okay. You can have your character jump insanely higher or have it be more real like a normal skateboarder would. Okay. What this game is more like is Skate 3, where everybody started playing Skate 3 once the glitches happened, right? Where there was the speed glitch, where there was like all these crazy jumps that people were doing that are super unrealistic. However, that's part of the craziness of this particular game, that you can make it as real as you want. You can go find one part of the city and you can just kind of skate that and be as real as you want. Or you can get on top of a building, jump off a building, fly down, grab a board, throw it under your body as you go into a giant ramp to launch it from another building. You can do all of the above. It is open world. There are a ton of skaters and they're all real people, like real skaters that are around, which is cool. You can put down obstacles that everybody in the world can see and use. So like people have been building stuff in spots. So it's like a community game too, where like you can find a spot and kind of make it your own. It runs well on PC. There's a little bit, it's still quote unquote early access. So there is like, some weirdness here and there. Mostly I think with like network connectivity with all the amount of people that are in one room. Sometimes you see people kind of like stuttering, doing tricks and things like that. So, I mean, if their internet connection sucks, they might be lagging while everybody else is fine.
Wi-Fi.
I know, right? Can't do it.
Yeah.
Can't do it.
No Wi-Fi. I didn't realize it was early access. That's probably a pretty important part of the conversation.
Yeah.
And it's free to play as well.
It is free to play. Yeah. So the thing I like about it is really free to play. There's no reason not to at least try it. If you're into more of Tony Hawk stuff, the control scheme is not Tony Hawk. It is not meant to be that like high score arcade game. It is meant to be like kind of realistic. Like when Skate came out with that control scheme that they use, where they use the right analog stick for all your tricks, as a skateboarder and like using skateboard mindset, it was perfect. It was like, this is literally how you have to move your feet to do these tricks.
Yeah.
It's awesome. It's so good.
Tony Hawk really is ridiculous.
It is.
Like he just
But the thing is
all
like
over the place.
The thing that I like though is like you have a mix of, when it comes to skateboarding games, especially because out there now sports games, most of them are super realistic
That's what I
or
was gonna
kids
say.
versions.
Yes.
Or like
yes.
meant for like, children, literal
100%.
children. And this is kind of like, if you want the ultra unrealistic, you go play Tony Hawk, right?
Right.
Where you're doing all these crazy flip tricks and this, and that's more of a grind, like arcade style, getting high scores, that type of thing.
Yep.
If you want super duper realistic skateboarding, you go play Skater XL, which is a skateboarder's game where it's hard to do tricks. Like to nail a normal trick is actually hard and it's gratifying. And then there's Skate, which is right in the middle of where this is, where it's just wild as hell, or you can be real as hell. Yes, Bowser.
So would you consider this the Forza Horizon of skating games?
Yes. Yeah, I really would. Absolutely. It is very much
It's
like
not
that.
Mario Kart. It's not
Gran Turismo.
Forza.
Good call.
or Gran
It, is,
Turismo.
it really
It's like
is, yeah.
right there in the middle.
For sure. It definitely is. And the thing I like though is like, it was a mix of both. Like it was me, Buzz, and Brandon. And we were at this like stair set and we were skating it, trying realistic skateboarding tricks. I'm like, this is fun. And then Brandon In this game, you can get off your board and straight up climb a building, Assassin's Creed style. You can just get off your board and just be like, well, I'm gonna go to this roof and see what's up here. And Brandon just starts climbing. And all of a sudden he's like, oh, you can also, like, if you're in a group with your friends, they can create a marker where they are, and you can just teleport straight to them no matter where they are in the city. So you can just get to your friend and you're like, all right, where are we at? What's this? And he goes, oh, there's this giant building gap. You want to try this? Yeah. It's so fun. The free-to-play stuff obviously is going to lead to, of course, microtransactions, which is all cosmetic stuff. It's not like skill points or no nonsense like that. It is just, do you want this pair of Vans? Do you want this pair of Converse? Do you want this board design? Which I'm not going to hate on it because, again, it's free to play. And they have like a season pass that they are going to do, which, again, is going to similar, of course, just like Fortnite and everything else. It'll have shoes and boards and wheels and like all these things that are in there. They have a roadmap for season 1, 2, and 3 where they're adding more features to the game, more tricks that are going to unlock, more things that you can do. But it had like 100,000 people playing it on Steam the other day. Like, it's fun. It's free to play. And people should just check it out. And you can kind of tune the game how you want. I had a lot of fun with it. How often will I play it? Not sure. If the battle pass, the season pass, I should say, is what they're calling it, the season pass. If it's like $10 and it gives you a stack of stuff, like, I wouldn't mind playing it. There's tons of challenges you can do now with friends or without friends. And yeah, no, it's really fun. I'm happy EA came out with it. All the people that are hating on it, just go play Skater XL. If you want a real skateboarding game, it is available. I get this isn't that anymore like it used to be, but I think it's a game that anybody can have fun with and anybody can play because it's free.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, I hope they tweak it. Hope they, like, performance-wise, you can probably get rid of a lot of bad reviews just by making it work, you know?
Yeah.
Leave some of that out.
The IGN review dude was basically that old school skate guy that was pissed that it wasn't Skate 1 and 2, essentially. He was like, it looks like Fortnite, it's cartoony, it's got buggy. I'm like, I get it. But now they're catering to the younger skateboarding crowd, not me, right? But that's the thing. It's like, I made the joke how quickly before Fortnite actually put skateboarding in their game, and then this goes away.
And then
that's the scary thing I had. Because, yeah, literally, like, Fortnite will just go, oh, we'll just add skateboarding mechanics, and we'll just take all those people.
But that
back
actually
to
be
Fortnite.
great.
It would. And that's such a...
You know what I mean?
Like,
shooting
sucks
around
because
on
all of my
right?
skins could go skateboarding. Yes, that would be
that would be
amazing.
Yeah.
It would be amazing. And there's already shoes in the game that you can buy. And there's, I mean, yeah. How quickly could Fortnite just go, oh, we have a new LTM. It's a skateboard mode. Have fun.
I'm sure it'll be out on Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they got enough people working at Epic to just make that over the weekend, right? Exactly.
100,000 people working on the thing. I think,
Right.
I think since we started talking about Skate, I think Epic has made about $4 billion off of Fortnite. So.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So that's the one joke that I've made. But visually, it is very much, it's bubbly, it's bright, it's not gritty and all that stuff. But I don't care. The visuals of it were fine with me. They didn't bother me at all. Also, if you like this, great custom creator. Custom creator.
Ooh.
Yeah. I will tell you, mine, quite accurate to how I look now. Not skinny.
I don't trust you.
He
Bowser,
might
tell him.
actually be telling
Yeah,
the truth this time.
Calls him like
Bowser,
a straight up liar. to his face.
my character actually looked pretty friggin' close to me.
Okay, we all know why I don't trust you, Mitch. The last time
Okay,
you did
I
character
get
creator,
fair. That's fair. I'll show you the screenshot of my character in Skate and me, and you'll be like, okay, it actually does look pretty close.
Yep.
Body form too. I was scared. I was like, can tubby people skate in this game? And you can. You can make rotund people in this game. And I'm happy that you can. I literally looked at. I'm like, damn, that's really not that far off
anyone
from the
can
way I
do
look right now.
anything, Mitch.
They can.
Yeah.
They
Do
can.
anything.
Like
Yeah.
triple backflip off a building into like skydiving into a ramp. Exactly.
I can barely get out of bed in the morning.
Right. B, what's up?
Yeah, thank you so much. So I was just curious, if I was to play this game and I ended up on a skateboard, could I in fact pull out a magnifying glass and then proceed to try
Amazing.
to...
Amazing.
Unfortunately, I haven't found the magnifying glass yet. As I played, it might be
okay.
unlockable. It might be a purchasable
Okay.
item. If it does, I'll let you know. He's got to
Okay,
zoom
thank
in
you.
on his wheels to make sure the bearings are so good. He's like,
I think you might throw up before you find the magnifying glass. That's just my bet.
right. But no, yeah, like I said, all right, go check out Skate. It's fun.
Nice.
It's really cool.
Cool.
Very good. As for me, I got to go on stream last night at twitch.tv/carpoolgaming live with the Seth Sturgill, and Lachlan. We got to all play a game called The Cabin Factory, which was gifted to, I think, all of us by Yarden. So thank you to Yarden for that. This is one of those, this is a expanding genre of games, Fee. I feel like you would like them if you could stand the first person's perspective. I don't know what you guys call these, like spot the anomalies. Like you're going into these kind of like creepy, spooky, horror kind of spaces, and there's going to be some stuff that jump out at you and they creep you out. And you got to spot what's up. You got to spot what's wrong, you know? And so this one, The Cabin Factory, you play as Greta, this old lady. She's going into this cabin, and goodness gracious, you guys, it scared the crap out of me. Like it was so, and it's such a small room. You walk in, you hit the button, and then this cabin just like shows up and you walk in, very small. Like there's one room, there's like a kitchen table there, and you go upstairs, there's a little nook, and that's really it. And so the game does quite a lot with very little, but it's like repetition, and you don't really know what the game is going to throw at you each time. You go in, you walk around, and the game says to you, if you see movement, the cabin is haunted, come back and declare it's dangerous. But if you don't see movement, then it's clear. So you're walking into the cabin, walking around going, is there anything up? Is there anything amiss? Is something kind of moving around? And sometimes it's very obvious that there's something wrong going on. And sometimes it's the little details. You know, you got to watch out for that mug on the table. Maybe it's staying still, maybe it's moving. I won't give away too much. But yeah, it's just the repetition. You don't really know what's going on. And sometimes, Bowza, you go into the basement.
Oh,
the basement.
Don't do
basement is spooky. Oh my gosh, it was so good. And so we played on stream. We do this every once in a while. This is not a multiplayer game whatsoever. This is definitely a single player experience. I think it was on Steam for what, $4 or something like that, $4 or $5. So very inexpensive, very easy for people to jump on into. Very timely as Halloween approaches. But I had an absolute blast playing The Cabin Factory with friends, which maybe made it a little less spooky than it otherwise could have been. I don't know if I would have been able to handle this one. It was pretty scary.
Yeah, I usually play games like this. Like I play Phasmophobia with some friends from work, and it is significantly more entertaining with friends because I've also played it solo, and that game is very spooky solo.
Phasmophobia is?
Yeah, Phasmophobia. Yeah, no, absolutely. I did try to play Cabin Factory. I ended up going into one of the first houses, and I'm like, no. And then I closed the game. I was just like, this isn't it. I just no.
Too much, too scary.
It was just like it's the fear of the unknown in a sense.
Definitely.
So like for context, if I ever have to go into that basement, I used to live in a house that was 240 years old. It was old. It was creepy in certain parts of that house. And so going into a basement in a spooky cabin is not it for me. I will not go into the basement. That is a big nope. I will not in fact go to a basement. No.
Well, this is definitely in that category of games like the Exit 8 or Platform 8. And there's a bunch of others I'm sure that I'd like to maybe explore a little bit more. Because, you're kind of like the thing is about these kind of games, you're signing up to be scared. Like, it's not like you're playing it and you're going to start playing and go like, this will be fine. Like, you know, it's going to try and scare you. So there's certain like, there's sort of like, almost like mannequins throughout the house. Usually, for the most part, they're not doing anything. And so, you just say mannequins, and that's kind of scary enough. You walk into a wood cabin, and some mannequins standing around. Is that one going to stay still? Or are they going to start looking at you? Are they going to smile at you all creepy with their weird teeth and stuff? Man, it was pretty good. So, I mean, making it sound like not such a good time, but I had a blast playing this. And then also, before you know it, because it's so repetitious, you do, there's only so many sort of like anomalies or spooky things that will happen. So you become familiar with it. I think by the end of the night, we played for, I don't know, 2-3 hours or something like that. I'd seen everything. I sort of got all the achievements on Steam. So I felt pretty good about that one. And it's been a long time coming, but we've been saving The Cabin Factory so that Lachlan, Seth, and I could stream all at the same time. We put it all up on the stream so you can watch all of us kind of get spooked out, which hopefully is kind of a fun and different way of doing the stream. So The Cabin Factory, pretty fun. Yes.
Nice.
All right. The only other thing I'm playing, which I probably will be playing for the next couple of months because it's going to take me a little while. Loving Hollow Knight still. Just beat, I think the boss is called the Fourth Chorus or something like that. Pretty awesome boss. I just got a nice little upgrade earlier this week. I don't know how much to spoil. Like, I kind of, I'm frustrated by it, to be honest with you, because there's like cool things happening in Hollow Knight. I got this nice ability, but I don't know if I'm allowed to say it, So that's kind of fun. So I like in Hollow Knight. I just continue to kind of get deeper and deeper into it. So I don't know that I'm going to fall off, but we'll see. There's lots of other games that are coming out pretty much every single day, but Hollow Knight continues. The end.
Very good.
Love it.
All right, that's it for me, I think.
Let's bring some friends into the carpool with us. Speaking of spooky games, Yon32 writes in and says, thoughts on Kojima scary game? So Yon is referring to the OD Knock trailer. I believe that was what they called it. Anyone have thoughts on that? Mitch, you seem to be excited about this.
I think a game that, especially spooky games where graphically they blow your mind, that's even better. Like, and again, there are some games out there that like realism wise are like, sometimes it's, they have like a certain art style where it's not super realistic, but if a game's like super duper good looking realistic like this and it's scary, it just makes it crazier. I also trust Kojima to make wild shit, so I agree. Like,
he definitely does that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I can hear your sound.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, I was like, oh my God.
I mean, it's good because the knock is like important, but
yeah. The actress who is in this is that, I don't know her name, but it's the same actress from It. She's awesome. Like, she also she has great facial expressions, let's say that, where she looks absolutely horrified. Love the mystery where they have stuff, redacted to make sure they don't spoil anything. That just makes the next trailers easier when they start kind of pulling away those redacteds to kind of keep the mystery alive there. But yeah, I trust Kojima to make good stuff. Like, what else can I say? It looks visually insane. So, and like everything about this game, they're just trying to make it as realistic looking as possible. Like, did they say they 3D scanned a building? Like, okay, we're just gonna make everything.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Looking. Right. Part of me thinks this isn't like with how good this game looks. Part of me makes it think it's not coming to this generation of consoles. That's just
wow.
Is this But is this gonna be a cloud game?
Wasn't that the whole point? I thought that was what they said originally. Like, they was working with Microsoft on cloud stuff. Now,
so I wouldn't be surprised if this is a cloud streaming game only. But also, this is on Unreal Engine as well.
It is,
which is a departure. Like, the Death Stranding games were on Decima, so Kojima's gone Unreal.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, there's a lot of this game that, again, what is that candle, bro? Why is there a baby?
Why is the baby candle? No.
When you light it, the baby starts crying in the background. It's Kojima's got something with babies. We were talking about this in the Discord a little bit. Like,
I saw that.
I don't know about that.
I don't know about that either. But no, like, I mean, it's cool. Like I said, I'm not going to sit there and hype it up though, because like, unfortunately that's what happens with people at Kojima games. They see like a 30-second trailer, hype it up like it's the greatest thing on earth. And then it doesn't become the hottest thing on earth. And they're just like mad. So I'll just be excited to see more. From what I saw, I think it looked interesting enough to care about it. Let's say that. Yeah, there's a lot of weird stuff happening here, bro. But no, overall, like, it looks cool.
I'm famously not into scary games, and I'm probably going to play this, and I'm probably going to poop my pants. I'm just going to say that right now. Let's put that out there.
Look at those visuals. Holy crap, dude.
Look at that poor woman. I don't know what she's got going. What kind of rash? Or possessed
what's
by
happening
something?
to her?
Like, she's got bad things happening.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm scared, but I'll probably still play it.
I need to watch this without. I actually didn't watch this ahead of time, so I'm seeing just the visual. Oh my God! And what a jump scare! At
You
the
have
end.
to watch
Nice.
it. It is wild.
Oh, that looks cool. Listen, you're right. I don't want to overhype Hideo Kojima or really anything at all. Like, we don't really know what the game is about. All I know is really two things about that. The visuals are like something I'd never seen before. And to be honest with you, I almost always feel that way when I see a Hideo Kojima game. Like, it's like,
Yeah.
damn,
true.
I haven't seen this again. And it seems like we all talk about this all the time. That's so rare now. It's like games are photorealistic and they're as good looking as they're going to get. And then something like this pops up and it's like, oh, maybe not so much. And I'm down for that, man.
Yeah,
Tell you what, Death Stranding 2 is a beautiful game.
Right.
Right. And so is Hellblade, by the way. Hellblade 2.
No, I'm hoping that it has, like, a lot of people when at least people I talked to, it's that they said it was very reminiscent of PT, which I was a
Yes.
huge fan of. And honestly, like, to be like, when I first saw the trailer, it reminded me a lot of this short horror film. It's called Portrait of God, and it is terrifying, not because of what you see, but it's what you don't see in it.
Damn.
And that's what I loved about that in that trailer. It's just like, what is going on? And it's just like the terror in this idea of like, there is this essence or like this creepy like figure like constantly lurking around this character and you don't know what's happening. And that's what, like, that's the type of horror I like, is like the fear of the unknown situation. Not, like, I don't need to see a bunch of gore in my face, like jump scares nonsense. Like, I want to be afraid because I'm thinking about like what's lurking in the dark. So it's so good. I'm
gonna
very
play this
excited.
at 7 o'clock in the morning. Windows open, every light in the house on. Green Jeans sitting in the
Daylight.
chair beside. Well, maybe not, because he might like throw
Singing
something
I
at
Will
me and scare
Survive.
the hell out of me. But you know, he needs
I'm
to be
playing this
home.
in the I'm playing this in the dark. I am
No.
not going to sleep for a
Oh,
week.
yes.
And
Headphones on,
I
full volume.
Oh yeah, headphones on. I'm going to cry. I'm gonna have to stream it. Like, it
Yeah.
is gonna be a terrifying experience. But like, I'm not gonna lie to you, these types of games, it takes me forever to get through because I'm constantly pausing and then I
need a
randomly
break.
like, you need a break. I will say, like, when I did the village, like Resident Evil 7, and then I remember like swiftly after I did the PT like demo, I ended up just proceeding to like constantly randomly bring out like 80s ballads, and I would just randomly like start singing like 80s music, and I'm just like, I don't know where this is coming from, but this is comforting me, so let me be, as I'm like take on me, and I'm just going through like crying slightly, and I'm like, I hate this, but also I'm really intrigued and I need to know what's happening. So yeah, I'm very excited to see, and I'm hoping that it's available on cloud for sure, because it would be a huge win for sure.
I love
Today-
it. Well, sorry, go ahead, Mitch.
Today I learned 2 people sing during horror games, Lockwith and her. Lockwith literally
Yeah.
just sings "I Will Survive," like,
Yep.
which is a great song to like. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
Like,
mean,
fitting.
it's appropriate.
It's appropriate. So now I learned that 2 people sing during horror games. Maybe that'll help. I don't know.
Yeah. I think Golden
does.
would work too. You could sing a little K-pop.
Yeah, I will probably be kicking with that, Sean. That is my go-to right now. So
Man.
yeah, absolutely. Takedown,
Yeah.
another good one.
Yep. Yeah. My baby loves that song, by the way. He thinks it's hilarious.
Oh,
Down,
perfect.
down, down. He just laughs. Yeah. Oh, the other thing I was going to say about Hideo Kojima is he's been around for so long now. We know kind of like that he's got some weird stuff coming out, and he might be one of the last remaining developers or minds in gaming where he can maintain that weirdness and make big
Yeah.
games, you know, or games that demand a lot of attention. There's weird games. There's lots of weird stuff that happens like kind of in the indie scene, which, not to take anything away from that, but it's like, I feel like it's important to have weird creative ideas across the spectrum of size of games and of attention and things like that. I think it's somewhat expected at an indie level, but like, let's get some weird, creative, risky stuff at these big game levels as well. I don't know if it's obviously, you mentioned like it's probably not going to be open world or anything like that. It's not really what I'm talking about, but it's nice to see, just somebody kind of going for it. And maybe Ken Levine's Judas might be in there as well. Like, I kind of just want to see more of that, man. There's so much risk-averse games out there. I want to see something a little risky, something to go for it, Mitch.
Kojima is definitely the one that has the weirdness factor, but also the actual output.
Yeah,
right?
the chops.
He puts
Yeah.
out stuff. Like, dude, Ken Levine put out a game how long
I
ago?
know.
You know what I mean? And like, that's
Yeah.
the thing that sucks is like, there's so many creators that are out there where you think like, yeah, you're really, you're wild, you're out there, you have great ideas, blah, blah, blah. How often are you actually putting out something?
Yeah.
And in like the time that the last Ken Levine game that we played, Kojima's put out 4 games, 3 or 4 games between now and then. Like, some company or some, you know, people actually have that output, and that's where like you have that trust is like, not only are you putting out stuff on a consistent basis, or your studio is, but it's also good quality.
Yeah.
And like, that's the thing, like, you know, and it's cool to have somebody that isn't stuck to a particular developer. Cause like, obviously he's working with Microsoft on this. He's working with PlayStation with Death Stranding. So it's cool that he's like indie-ish, you know, he's not tied to one
Technically he is
particular
indie.
company.
Yeah,
He technically
totally.
is
Yeah.
indie, but he is of the highest quality indie studio probably on the planet. Like,
Wow,
he has unlimited money from any of these studios if he wanted to say, hey, Microsoft, how much money you want to throw at me to make you a game? And they'll open their checkbook fast, which obviously it looks like they are with this. But the output he does and the quality of the output he does is such a big deal. Because like, yeah, I would love a Ken Levine game right now. I hope Judas is like coming back to him being like the great that we got from BioShock.
I know,
and Infinite.
such high
Like,
expectations, right? I think about like CD Projekt as well, with Cyberpunk. Like that's sort of like it's funny we bring up BioShock because I think also about like the Mass Effect games and Dragon Age, like before BioWare got bought out, like the kind of like high stakes big games, but not owned by a company. But it's through these, I guess like you might call them a second party arrangement. It's not first party, but it's not totally
I guess
free.
Konjima's not really indie because the Death Stranding
They're
games have been
published.
published by Sony and 505, and
so he's second party basically. He's not owned by any of the big companies, but he's catching a giant
But
paycheck from these
I
big
think
companies when
they
he needs
bought
to.
back the IP rights to Death Stranding.
Kojima,
Because-
Like, I think, I think Sony owned a part of that, but he bought it back.
yeah.
Because that's when it
So,
got
like,
put
he
to
owns
Xbox.
Kojima owns the IP.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
It looks good.
But he's in
Was
that
this a
good
question from
spot.
John? Yon32 asked the
Yon
question.
32. Yep.
And it was, what do we think about it?
Yep.
We think a lot
I
about
think
it.
we did that. We have a lot of thoughts.
We think a lot about it. Thanks for the question,
Yep.
Jan. I love that.
Love it.
By the way, I love all the questions equally the same. Nobody stands out, of course. Love this question in particular because we're talking about it. Because like, if things are happening in Xbox land that you guys want to hear us talk about, I love. That's kind of like, I don't know if we really like explicitly say that all that often. We love that, you guys. Like,
Yeah,
if there's just
that's
things
kinda the
happening out there. Yeah, totally.
We
yeah.
can make stuff up, but it helps.
we
to
care what you
have that
think.
input. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
If there's
for
something
Sure.
you want to hear us talk about, you let us know.
Mm-hmm.
We will
Yeah.
talk about it.
Thanks, Jan.
So I guess our next couple questions kind of dive more into the main topic of the week, and that is the Xbox show at the Tokyo Game Show. Let's see. Let's go to Fulia, who says she just finished watching the showcase. I want to play Flight Simulator so bad, but I know how big that game is in terms of file size. Plus, I don't know if my Series S or PC can even handle the graphics. That being said, the thought of flying around Japan would be amazing. Where would you fly to/fly around in Flight Simulator? And then, P.S. I'm much excited for Forza Horizon 6 in Japan. So I think somebody already called this out in Discord, but I don't think it's a big download for Flight Simulator. It actually does stream a lot of the graphics, so you're probably okay on your Series S to just go ahead and fire it up.
100%. Yeah.
Yep.
It's funny because, a lot of chatter about how it performs on PC because there's so much scaling that can happen. You know, you can max out if you've got that beastie rig, like you can kind of push it to its limits. But it does scale, I would say, down to the Series S as well. And that's, for me, I feel like that's the better way to play it. Especially if you're not like a sim person. Like if you don't have your pilot's license, probably Series S is actually not a bad way to play this game. Like, especially the way that the question is framed too. Like, where would you just want to go and see? Like, that's the way a lot of people do play it. A lot of people do play it for like the sim aspect and how clean they can take off and or land and all these like very technical elements of it. It's like, I don't even know where to start with that.
Nah, I'm crashing.
But it
Fine.
represents like the world so well, and you can just go in all these different cool vehicles. I'm at that level, like not totally arcade, but also not totally averse to, but actually totally averse to the technical elements of it as well. So
Breaking news,
see
Hambone Jonny gifting subs over on the Twitch side and got the bonus Valorant gifted to your sub as well. So
Let's
thank
go.
you, Hambone Jonny, for the 5 bomb of gifted subs, plus
Thanks,
one
buddy.
from Valorant. We appreciate
absolutely
you.
amazing. Congratulations to Hambone Jonny, Gaming Daryl, Laura, The Moke Show, Adam Dude, Ask What Not Why, and Save the Game Media. You are now subscribed to the Twitch channel. So congratulations. Thank you so much, Hambone Jonny. Soft J.
We are 10 away from our goal of 100 subs.
Are we
for the
really?
month of
Yeah.
September.
Oh my god, that's crazy. We're such a
It's crazy.
humble little channel. Nice. Oh, cute.
So I want.
Okay, so go
when
play.
Flight Simulator comes out, I want to fly over my own house. That's all I want to do.
Nice.
Fly around the local area,
Fair.
right? All the places I know, right? Maybe I'll go see like some landmark, like go to the St. Louis Arch and fly over that, right? But
Through
my
it.
house, that's
Like a
it.
loop.
Maybe a friend's house. Maybe I'll stalk them, see if they're outside.
Yep.
Mitch, where are you flying?
I'm gonna fly to Canada because I don't have a passport and I can't get there otherwise. So
You can go
I'm
wherever
gonna
you
fly-
want.
I can
Yeah,
go wherever I
actually,
want.
You go visit Sean.
I can go visit
Perfect,
Sean's
yeah.
house. My favorite thing, Bowser said, fly over a friend's house. Bryant one time got pissed off at me in Apex, opened up Flight Sim and recorded a clip of him crashing a plane into my house.
Oh my god.
It was one of
He's
the funniest
extra.
things. He was so mad at me. He's like, I have to do this. He loaded up Flight Sim and he's like, check this clip out. And I'm like, what's this? And it was my neighborhood.
My goodness.
Because he knows where I live, because he's been to my home. So yeah, I thought that was quite funny. But don't crash at your friends' houses. Just fly over them, see all the cool stuff
No.
they got there.
Oh man.
Do that. what a setup though. He sent me a clip. He's like, dude, I got this cool clip. I thought it was something in Apex, and I opened it up. I'm like, the hell is this? I'm like, hey, I know that place. That's my house. And he just went.
There is something very appealing about this game, about the idea of being able to go anywhere. That again, kind of. I'm looking
But
for
it's
the
also
fun there.
like it makes me stop. Like, where do I go? I get decision
It's too much.
paralysis. It's
It's
too
too
much.
much.
There's
Yeah.
too many
Yeah.
choices. I could go anywhere.
But I would always want to get into like a fighter jet. Like it kind of like, I don't know about you guys. I've expressed this a couple times. Like sometimes it makes me mad that like some things probably just won't happen for me, and I'm mad that I'm not going to be able to be in a fighter jet. That sucks to me.
That's a
I get mad about it. Like, what do you mean? Like just
mad.
Okay,
I'm mad about it, man.
I don't know if
Mad.
you guys have seen
You get
this
mad
recent-
about Apex. I get mad I can't be in a fighter jet. We all got our stuff,
It's true. This is true. Okay, I'll stop.
Okay, guys, I don't know if it's just me, but randomly, like a week ago, I was scrolling through TikTok, and all of a sudden, I end up on this particular song. It is a sea shanty on how to steal an F-16, which, for context, is a fighter jet. And I'm like, what is this? And then now it's like branched out into how to eject yourself out of an F-16, how to land an F-16, because some people said, like, I have stolen an F-16, but I don't know how to land it. And so it's just like,
The TikTok comment is like, I've stolen, can't land, please help.
Yeah, I can help
that was
immediately.
essentially the process was this, like, I've successfully stolen this F-16. Someone please tell me if this is correct. But then someone loaded up Flight Simulator and then proceeded to go into an F-16 and followed the steps in the song to see if it worked, and it did.
That's
Surprisingly.
nice.
Yeah. So kudos to that, like, sea
I
shanty
love
song
accurate TikTok song.
that's been stuck in my head for a week. And it's just the I stole an F-16 part, which it's hilarious. Either way, my answer would probably be like Scotland or something. Probably also
Nice.
Yeah.
Japan. Yeah, that's my answer. I also don't know how far, like, I've never played this game before, so I don't know, like, how consistent it is. Like, do you fly in just one region? Can you fly, like, long distances? Like,
Oh,
what's
yeah.
the...
Yeah.
Oh,
Literally
Yeah,
get
fly
in
around
the
the
air
world.
and just fly as long as you got fuel.
Yep, that's it. You
Oh,
just gotta worry
okay.
about
So
fuel.
there's
But
a
I think
fuel
there's
limit.
refueling. Like there's some
There's
planes
refuel.
you can be refueled middle of the sky. That's
Yeah.
kind of crazy. Like it's kind of amazing. Like I like aeronautics. I went to the
love
Space and Aeronautics Museum in Washington D.C. That place rules. I don't know if you guys have ever been there. That place is awesome. Oh man, the
No.
origins of flight. Woo, good stuff. Let's get me.
I'm
right
happy
now.
it's also coming to PlayStation because this is definitely a game that is zero PlayStation counterpart. Like there's nothing
Right, there's
that is
nothing
available.
else like
to-
that.
So the fact that they just was like, yeah, let's just send this over there too. That's great. Also, they have weird things in there like the Pelican from Halo. That you
Yes.
can fly. Like they have like the weirdness factor. I believe they did I don't know if it was DLC or an update with Top Gun when that came out. Like lots of cool stuff that is available for that. But again, cool. Sounds good. Fee linked
very
it in the
nice.
chat. How to start an F-16. Here we go.
Stole an F-16. That is amazing.
Here we go.
I would go everywhere, you guys. Like, I don't even know what to tell you. I'd want to see. There's lots of places in the world that I'm mad I'm probably not going to see as well. Like, I'd want to go to Madagascar. I want to go all around Africa. I'd fly by the pyramids. I'd go around all the major landmarks. I would want to see all that stuff, the biggest and smallest waterfalls everywhere. everywhere. I want to go to Antarctica. Like, what's that like? What I want to go from like the southernmost part of like Chile or Argentina and fly to Antarctica. Like, come on, man. Like, this, am I about to play Flight Simulator? What the
You
heck?
guys are. I like how you guys are all going to exotic places. I'm like, how's Canada? You know what I mean?
Canada's
Like,
Canada's pretty exotic as well.
if I fly over Fee's house, will I see her standing tall outside of her home, like waving? Like
Most
this? Be
likely,
like,
yeah.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
Fee.
I could probably like high five the plane. That's how tall I am.
Yeah, exactly.
Why
Exactly.
not?
I'll lean down while I fly,
Yeah.
and you're like, hey, and then I crash.
Man.
Definitely
I would also
works.
try to go to space. I try to get the fastest, most capable plane and just see how high up I can go and just kind of see what that's like. I want to push
And that
the
thing
limits.
stalls like that.
Yeah, it doesn't really work out like that, right? Like I gotta somebody strap a rocket ship to the back of this thing.
Hey, if they have that car that was in Fast and Furious 10 that went to space, I'm just saying.
That's true. That's true. That
That
should be the next
Fiero.
part of Flight Simulator, though. Let's go to Houston. Let's go to what's the place called in Florida? Damn it, I was even there.
Cape
JFK.
Canaveral?
Nope, no.
Is
Who's
Cape-
the president? What?
What?
The place in Florida where they launch all the rockets. Really?
Florida rocket.
Damn
I
it.
don't know.
I was even there. Kennedy Space Station? Is it Kennedy?
Probably.
Maybe.
Cape Canaveral? Yes.
I thought
Like
it said
in-
Cape Canaveral.
Cape Canaveral is
Canaveral.
it? I thought it was a oh, damn.
Yes to both. Kennedy Space Center, Cape
Kennedy
Canaveral.
Space Center. Thank you, Bowser, for knowing stuff.
Thank you for having a brain in your head about rockets. We don't.
Yeah, I wanted to like let's go there or Russia or India or China's got space programs.
What if you flew and found new ones and were like, I hope the government knows about these? Like, that's crazy.
That is crazy. Yeah, go to Area
fly
51.
over- You fly over an area, there's just a big sensor bar over it. You're like, what's there?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I'd love to see the world, man. I wish I had time for this kind of thing because I love that. I love the idea that the world, the planet, is basically mapped in this game. That's crazy.
Right.
That's neat.
Excellent.
Thanks, Fulia.
Now I
That's
want
what
to go
think
play
about that.
Flight Sim again.
Yeah, I
Appreciate
know,
that.
right?
Yep. Like we don't have enough games
Hey-
to play.
hey,
Let's go back to this one.
can you cloud stream that game? To where you don't even have to install it? Can you just cloud stream it? Just start it
Probably.
up whenever you
Yeah.
want?
Yeah.
Bet you could.
Yeah.
Bet you
There you
could.
go.
Betcha.
There you go.
Bet you won't.
Bet you could. You won't.
Yeah. You
Try
won't.
it. I dare you.
Buy some.
Next up, the one and only Jarden writes in, Horizon 6 is my new most anticipated game. Very excited they're finally going to Japan. I really hope they lean into Japanese culture, our culture a bit. The closer a game gets to NFS Underground, the better.
Yes.
Anyways, I guess I need to ask a question. So, what's your favorite place Horizon has visited so far, and where do you want it to go next? Have a great show. Well, thank you for the question. Sean, what's your favorite place that Horizon has gone to so far?
Oh man, I love Mexico, you guys. I really love it quite a lot, and maybe similar to my candy bar hype train or whatever we did earlier. I want it like it's a tie. Australia was also excellent, and I really wondered how they could one up it. Of course, we got Forza 4, and it went to like the UK, and I just didn't love it. Like it just didn't scream party to me. No offense, even though it was like a beautiful landscape and all these kind of things, but it was like you're dodging
Boring
sheep.
ass UK.
Yeah, I mean, like, and so the funny thing is because before they did Forza Horizon 4, I'm like, oh, I'd like them to do Canada. I think that would be kind of neat. And then 4 comes out, I'm like, maybe not. I don't know how much different it would be to that. I think it would be pretty kind of similar to a certain extent. I do kind of wish like there was. I think the party thing is really just missing from 4. Just didn't seem like a place to go, like have a great time. Like things were kind of wild, and Australia is that. And yeah, you go to Mexico and you have like people go there all the time to go party. Like that's kind of the thing. There's part of maybe Canada that could kind of get the little hooligans out there. Maybe just have a good time like that. Just some hockey chaos. What are you talking about? Like you're making faces like we don't have a bunch of hooligans up here.
I mean, we do have a bunch of hooligans up here.
See,
But I also think that there's some pretty good places that you could drive around when it comes
I think
to...
it would be a good mix. You'd really just have to get the spirit of it. Like there's a lot of different kind of flavors you could sprinkle on there from Canada.
I think my only concern is if they did do a Canada version, it would literally just stop at Ontario and then it would just be out west because that's
Just skip.
typically
Yeah.
they always forget the East Coast. And I
Oh,
don't.
that's funny. I was thinking the opposite, actually. I was thinking it
really?
should start the East Coast. Like, that would
Oh.
be... Because that's where the party's at. Like,
Correct.
where you... Like, it is...
Oh,
it
believe
definitely
me,
is.
we got sea shanties over here, Sean. Going back to
Stealing
that.
F-16s. I don't know.
I'm telling you, the Maritimes, man, you guys are... like, it's a different vibe out there. And it is so... And that would really, I think, would translate.
Oh, yeah,
But of course I would
agree.
say that. You know?
Yeah.
I would,
Of course
but
I
I
would
would
say
also sound
Canada.
biased.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Canada too, Sean. You took the
Mm-hmm.
answer that I was gonna give. I think there's some really great places in Canada that you could drive around in. Like, imagine like one near the Rockies. You imagine that freaking like gorgeous view. That would be stunning. And then of course we have like the Cabot Trail out here in
Cabot
Nova
Trail, I've been there.
Scotia.
I've done it.
Yes,
Yep.
absolutely, really nice area. No, there's a lot of great like scenery here, and I think a lot of people underestimate, I guess, our views here. So I think that would be a really good option. So that's my answer as well.
Yeah, so I have only played 4 and 5. So I don't have like the full breadth of everyone. I don't know. Of those two, I liked Mexico better.
Yeah.
It had the party vibe. I was there for it. But I think I would enjoy like a Canada or Alaska, just like driving around the snow a bunch. That sounds fun to me. I
Yeah.
live
We got
northish,
snow.
right? Like I like snow. I like
plenty.
spinning
got snow.
circles
We
in
got
snow,
some of that.
right? Like that's fun. But
Mm-hmm.
and when it's, not wintertime, it's not all snow. Like there's nice weather. I was in Alaska in July. It was hot. I was all layered up to go to the Arctic Circle and had to take layers off because it was like 75 degrees.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, something like I would be more inclined to like be in Canada or Alaska and come across a moose.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I want the wildlife.
I
Bald
want-
eagle
race
flying
against
over
I do not
my
want to see a
head.
moose. If you were in a
I
vehicle
do.
and you see a moose,
Oh yeah. Well, in Forza Horizon, you can do whatever you want. You run into that
that's
son of a
true.
gun.
Here's what
Oh.
wants to happen. I want you to run into a moose and the moose stop your car from 200 miles an hour to 0. I want
Yeah,
that
that's
moose
what
to be
happens.
indestructible.
That's
that's what happens, Mitch.
Real
I
life,
know.
buddy.
That's why I want that. I want the only realistic thing I want in the game is you hitting a moose and your car is just totaled. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta
You
watch
file
out
for
for them.
insurance.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
Just the
Exactly.
realism switches on.
Call
Welcome,
State
Silly
Farm.
Ninja.
You're like, damn it.
Silly Ninja in the chat. Welcome on in. It says, my friend is speculating Japan for 6. It's confirmed.
Yeah,
Japan
we got it.
is
It
happening.
is for real.
It's
Just
happening.
happened
Yeah.
the other day. Yeah.
Which the teaser was great. I don't know, honestly, if I needed to see really much more. We just need to know that this is real and that it's coming. I really hope they hit a 2026 date. It just gives us another reason to stick around for another year, Mitch. Just put up with another year full of bullshit. And at the
Dude, what
other
are you
end of
talking?
it,
There's a lot of cool shit coming out in 2026, bro. What are you talking about?
Just need Forza. Dang.
I don't know about
Yeah.
you guys, but sometimes I look
Gracious.
to video game release dates just to keep me going another day.
Jesus Christ. There's so much more. Yeah. I mean, whatever works for you, buddy. I mean, if that's what you got to do, that's what you got to do. Whatever helps, bro. But holy shit.
Look, I cannot wait to fire this game up. And this is a game I will pay the extra money for early access.
Oh,
Xbox
they
knows
got her.
it. They got me because I'm going to get the expansions anyway. So I might as well
Yeah.
do it right off the rip and get the 5 days early access. And I'm going to drive around and it's going to tell me I've been on 37 roads and Sean has only been on 34. And I'm going to post a
I'm gonna get you.
screenshot in Discord
I'm going to come back.
every day.
Yeah.
We're going to go back and forth at what roads we've cleared and how many XP boards we've smashed into. All of it. I cannot wait. I'm doing it
I mean,
all.
look, there's no secret. We love Forza Horizon 5. It is the intro of this podcast. The music comes from the title screen for Forza Horizon 5. It's beautiful, man. And so I'm glad that they continue to keep this cadence because Forza, they're not small games. There's so much content. There's so much detail. They're so fun. And so I'm really glad that they continue to kind of keep up this cadence. Like I said, this will be, well, now I'm getting my years mixed up, but this is enough. I don't feel like I go too long without a Horizon game, but I also don't feel like it's every other minute. So it's kind of a nice balance for me.
I feel
Yeah.
I would have rather had it this fall. But
I mean, I guess there's that side of it
Okay,
too, right?
well,
Maybe I would
like,
want it
I'm
every
ready.
year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I-
Yeah.
every other year would be good.
What
Been a
was
while.
it? Was it 2020? Because it was right around Halo, or 2021.
2021.
For
Yep.
4?
Yeah,
five.
for
For
5, because
five.
it was right around Halo Infinite.
21,
and
yeah.
that was a
Yep.
mistake.
Yep.
Well, I think Xbox is trying to make that big deal for next year because they're going to have a new Gears, a new Forza. Like they're trying to celebrate Xbox, so I think they're going to have some big hitters all in 2026. Whether or not they space it out to where they'll actually be something early, mid, late, who knows, or if they're just going to throw all this shit at us between August and December and make us all cry.
But isn't Playground still doing Fable? Like, how is this
Yeah.
happening? Like, I don't understand this.
I mean,
Yeah, I know.
They've gotten
Magic.
big, right? Like I mean, you got your
How many
team
games
that
did
works on
Obsidian come
Forza
out with?
Horizon,
Like,
and,
how many
like,
games does
yeah,
Insomnia come out with on a regular? Like, I mean, there's studios that make more
Exactly.
than one game at a time, but
I guess so. Yeah.
Yep.
Thank goodness.
at least they're still alive. At least they're still in business.
Damn. Yeah, they didn't murder Turn 10. They
No.
just fired them.
Yeah.
Like, not that that's great either, but it's not
Of the
as
two,
bad.
it's the better.
I
You're
mean,
right.
I'd rather be fired than murdered, to be fair.
That's
but-
true.
This studio doesn't make us money. Set off the bombs.
Right.
Wow.
Exactly.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well,
Excellent.
rest in peace, I guess.
Yeah, I cannot wait for Forza Horizon 6.
Same.
It doesn't matter where they go. It is a fun game.
I
That's
have,
all that matters.
I have yet to play Horizon. I'm sorry, I haven't played a Horizon game before. Like, I'm sorry, but
Oh,
you know
man,
what?
they're so good.
I
Do it.
feel like Japan will be the first one. I
you
will
go.
turn on Initial D's Deja Vu, and I'm just gonna drive around Japan
In
just
a
with
Ford
that song
Bronco.
blasting. Yeah, why not? Yeah, just bring an American brand to Japan.
Absolutely.
Why drive a Japanese car when I could bring an American car? Why not?
Yeah, drive down the streets of Tokyo in a Dodge Ram. Hell yeah. America.
A Hellcat.
Yeah.
Screw that Honda. I'm gonna get to 800 horsepower of
right up
America
in
down
here.
that street.
Oh
Why are we driving on the other side?
Why are you driving the other side?
I drive on whatever side I want in Forza Horizon. Let's
Damn
be
it! I'm
clear.
driving freedom
Sides.
around. I'm driving freedom. I can drive wherever I want.
Oh
Freedom, my goodness.
goodness.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So
good
thank
question.
you to Yarden, Yon32, and Fulia for their questions. Now we're into the main topic. Xbox had a show at the Tokyo Game Show this week. Of course, the Forza Horizon teaser just saying, hey, it's happening next year sometime. It's in Japan. That's all we know. That was a big highlight for it for a lot of us. But does anybody else have anything they wanted to shout out from this show?
I mean, the Forza Horizon thing I think was the big deal. The Hitman collab with Bruce Lee is crazy.
Yeah.
Like that's wild that they got that going. Good for them there. Otherwise, not a ton stuff going on. I mean, that spoke to me at least personally. I know there's a lot of other stuff that's there. I know Ninja Gaiden got a lot more info announced, which Ryan's all about. Shout out to Ryan because he was the first person I thought of when I saw that they made custom controllers on
Yep.
Design Lab for Ninja Gaiden. I tagged him and he spent Canadian money as fast as he could. So yeah, he's the one who said it. He just said he spent Canadian dollars. I'm like, I think he did. Yeah. Me personally, I mean, those are the things that stood out to me and everything. Yeah, that's the big things for me.
Yeah, I liked the Animo, just like Pokemon ARPG. That seems right up my alley. This is like,
What is that? What is it?
I don't know. It kind of feels like more like what I wanted Pal World to be. That this is like the actual Pokemon knockoff, right? You're just catching creatures and going out and battling. Like, I don't know.
Great,
seems
another
more in
cease
that
and
line.
desist coming away. Great.
Hey,
Just
that
flood
man,
'em with it. They
Pal
can't
World
keep
up
is
with
all
still
of them.
out there, right?
They're
Right?
Nintendo. Yes, they can.
And didn't they only like sue over the actual catching mechanics?
Yeah,
It was
I
something
guess,
weird.
bro.
Like they didn't care about any of the characters because they probably stole them from somewhere else anyway. So who cares?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Can't get
Yeah,
mad
was that
about
look and feel you can't sue? I don't know. I'm not a lawyer. What am I talking about?
Yeah, I don't know
Yeah.
anything about it.
None of us know these things.
So-
I'll talk to Rich Bauer about it.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. Yeah. Yeah. We can call
Yep.
him. We have
I have
one
a retainer.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah. That's also where your support goes at patreon.com/carpogaming is
My
Rich
retainer
Bauer's
for my
podcast.
our
lawyer.
legal counsel. Yeah. We need it every once in a while. Yeah, this looks cute. This looks
Yeah.
all right. what's it called? An animo?
Yeah,
An Nemo? Yeah, that's pretty close to
Yeah.
amiibo.
it is. They're like
I
really
actually
pushing the
thought it said
buttons,
amiibo
right?
at first. I was like,
Yeah.
now we're definitely catching a cease and desist. You know what I mean? A whale
There's
in the
a lot of
sky. What is
stuff
this?
like-
A Kojima game?
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff like that was focused around Japan, being at the Tokyo Game Show, like
Yeah.
the Flight Simulator Japan World Update, Forza Horizon 6 being in Japan. What else? Oh, Black Ops 7 is going to have Japanese-based multiplayer maps, so that
Yeah.
was something that I didn't expect to see. A little bit of a surprise there for me.
I will say that the multiplayer stuff, the more and more I see of Battlefield or Black Ops 7 multiplayer, the more and more I just want to play Battlefield.
Oh
wow.
wow, really?
Yeah. It's just like, again, I feel like it was when Advanced Warfare came out, when Titanfall did wall running, and they were like, let's do that too. It's just like they're just doing, it kind of goes back to like weird double jump mechanics and like these things. Visually, it looks incredible and it always will, but like, dude, Battlefield just looks way too good. Like, I just want to play Battlefield like right
And
now.
it's going up against Black Ops. Like I gotta say, like it's not like Battlefield 6 is going up against, you know, a new call like Ghosts or something like that, or some of the series or sub-series that people don't really like. It's like Black Ops is kind of the top dog, and Battlefield's like really chipping away at it, which is just interesting to watch. Like I don't have a dog in the fight or a fight in the dog, or I don't have a whatever. It doesn't really matter to me at all. So
Yeah.
shout out to that. Nice.
I got
Okay.
a bunch more. Does anybody else have anything they want to shout out?
I mean, I don't want. I'd rather you do that than me just kind of dog on it. Like this was. I'm glad I looked at the Xbox Wire article. That's kind of rather than watch it.
I'm kind of excited to check out Fatal Frame 2, the remaster, because I've never played a Fatal Frame before, and I've had a few friends who are like, "Oh, this looks like." It's like, what is it? You go around with the camera and you have to take photos of different ghosts and ghouls and stuff like that. It looks like a pretty interesting game. I've never played it myself. I don't think it comes to Game Pass day one, but it is coming to Xbox, so I'm curious to see how this game plays out. Mind you, I'm probably going to be scared not, like, it is in third person though, so shout out to that. But I am very interested to see what it's like, and then going around and just taking photos. Fun. We love taking photos, everybody. We love
Especially of terrifying things that'll give us
Yeah,
nightmares.
oh, yeah, love
Exactly.
that.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Why not? And then we got to see like some more of that. Oh goodness gracious! It's the game about the mouse that's coming out later on this year.
Winter Burrow.
Yes,
that
Winter
is-
Burrow.
Yeah, and the release date was announced for November 12th this year.
Yes, oh man, my two favorite
Super
things: creepy
Cute
and
little
cute.
animation. Yeah, out in the winter. Survival game as a mouse. Love to see it. Yeah, I've had this one on my radar for a while, so it was good to see it again and get a release date.
Yeah. No, I remember the first time I saw it and I squealed because he's just so cute. And he's just like he's just walking around just trying to survive during the winter, guys. You can get little socks for him and just little outfits. It's so cute. But then like he could die and you find like other animals who've passed away and it's just real sad, but I'm very excited to go hunting around and making stews and getting some cute outfits. And making sure that he doesn't die because that's really important. He can knit. He's a little mouse that can knit.
Got a knit hat.
Damn, that bug is big, dog. Like,
Yeah.
like how small is this little guy?
He's a little
Sorry,
big
his
ass
little
dog.
snowshoes, you guys. Those
Yeah.
snowshoes. That is the cutest dang thing.
Yeah.
Exactly. So yeah.
Also, I want to point out, I wouldn't want socks in the snow. Wet socks are never
Wet
fun.
socks.
Like,
No
wet
good.
socks are
Put them
awful.
under your shoes.
But she
Yeah.
didn't mention shoes. She just mentioned you can get socks, and I just thought
Yeah,
about
but
walking
you
around
put
with
the
socks
socks
barefoot.
on and then you put your feet in the shoe.
Okay, I hear. I mean, also shoes without socks, also, ugh.
Yeah, I agree.
Sweaty.
Not
and
okay.
gross.
Yeah, ew.
Grody.
Well, at least he can get socks for his shoes. That's a good thing.
Yeah. I love that that's a concern now. Is he wearing shoes?
But does he
Poor
have
little
socks
mouse.
on? Even some no snow
Yeah.
socks. Come on, get something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Little fabric between your feet and your shoes. Ew.
Yeah.
Yep.
I know.
So another couple quick shout outs. Star Sand Island. This is a
Ooh.
cozy game, but it was a CG trailer only, so like I'm very hesitant to be excited. Like I don't know. A lot of these cozy games look like they're going to be the next big thing, and then it turns out that it doesn't live up to the promises. So I don't know. I am cautiously optimistic for this one. How about that?
Yeah.
Yep.
You
But
know,
you could feed a
farming,
bunny.
DIYs, you know, the whole thing, right? They teased multiplayer, so if it actually turns out to be the way it looks, then great, I'll be there day one. But I'm just gonna wait and see how it plays out once
Yeah,
we
very
get some
cute.
actual gameplay happening, right? And then
Nice.
one more shout out, less for me and more for like Seth and Ryan and anyone that's like a rhythm game person. They showed a trailer for Rhythm Doctor, and that's coming out December 6th. And I'm not even sure what's happening here, but you definitely have to like follow the rhythm and hit the button at the right time. They say it's a one button press game, right? They're like defining the rhythm, and then you get to the certain spot and you've got to hit it. But then you see that like later on there's all kinds of other noises and stuff happening, so it's going to become more and more challenging, and I'm not even sure like how your gameplay affects the game, but we'll see. It looks interesting enough. Like, it's intriguing, different spin on a rhythm game that like you've got to hit the button at the right time, and we'll see. I don't know. Just something that caught my eye. Anybody else have anything from the Xbox show?
Not from the show specifically. The only thing that news that did happen is the ROG Ally kind of got pre-orders available recently.
Yeah.
So that was cool. Was happy to have that happen and everything. One thing I was going to mention, I forgot to mention during my geek outs. I actually got the Windows build for my Legion Go for the full screen experience for my Legion Go. So I actually got the version of Windows that no longer runs full Windows and everything. And it actually runs just the native Xbox app.
Oh,
And
wow.
it's awesome.
Oh, wow.
It's
Interesting.
so awesome. It is absolutely like a console-like experience on the go. Like it has almost like, I won't say quick resume, but it actually has like a multitasking between different games depending on how crazy it is. Like it does run faster. It runs like 2 gigs less of RAM, which on these machines that only have 16 gigs of RAM is a big deal. Like you definitely need that kind of fix and everything. But no, the way it starts up, it goes right to the Xbox app. It's so cool, man. Like they actually did a really good job with it. I'm really excited to see how, I don't know about the actual multitasking. I did try 2 different games. I tried Skater XL and Hollow Knight, and it ran both just fine. When I swapped back between the two, it kind of stuttered for a little bit, but then it came back to like normally, like how it normally looked. You can go full Windows if you want to on it. You can just click a button and just go back to Windows, and it starts up all those things that didn't start up in the background. But if that thing works as well as it does, and apparently it was weird. There was a report that the ROG Ally X, the Xbox Ally X or whatever, was like sold out, but then everywhere you could pre-order it still.
It
So
was
I don't-
not sold out.
It was not sold out.
I don't know what that was about.
But overall, though, no, like I got that build of it, and if that's how Windows is going to come on these machines standard now, it's going to be such a better experience on these consoles and or these handhelds, and I
Interesting.
cannot wait. Like it's really
Sounds
really
more
cool.
like the Steam Deck experience.
It really does, and it has that console interface. Like it is very much like a updated console experience now. Like it just and it runs smoothly. It doesn't hiccup. The only thing that sucks is that the Legion has a button on it that I cannot remap to the Xbox button. There's like a combo of buttons you can hit to make the guide button happen, but if you don't hit it right, it doesn't register it sometimes. So that's the only thing that sucks. I wish I could take that Legion Go button and just get rid of it and just make it an Xbox button. Maybe some Windows update down the road will make that happen. I don't know. But no, it works really well. And like this, I like the Legion or the Ally got announced for $600, the Ally X for $1,000 USD at least. And, good pricing for them. The X is really pricey though. Like $1,000 is pretty up there, but I mean, hopefully the performance on it is good enough to make it worth it.
Yeah, I think it's
So,
pretty much in line with what people are speculating, just based on the other allies that are out there and the other PC gaming handhelds, like comparing hardware wise. Oh, it's sold out. Look.
It does say sold out on the Xbox store or the Xbox website
See?
here, which is sold out at $1,000. You know, and you have to imagine there's going to be certainly speculation about this as the internet comes to understand what's going on here. Sold out could mean that they made 3 of them, but I imagine.
Right.
I
think it's
actually
probably
think
more
that,
than 3. But
I think they've better give them the benefit of the doubt. Like they actually would want to satiate a demand here. But regardless, like it is interesting that, you know, a lot of commentary on price points that it could be this, and if it's this, it's gonna be DOA and all these different things. And here we are, once again, you know, $1,000 is the top unit, $1,000. There's no reviews of this, by the way. Like nobody even knows really what this is about. You can speculate based on the ROG Ally and all these things, Mitch, but
I mean, people had their hands on it at TGS, right?
very like, but wasn't it
limited,
very
very restricted, but at least people have touched it, right?
Interesting. I mean, it's just one of those things. Like, it's such a big world out there, man. Like, this is so not for me. It's not even funny. But I'm not everyone, and a lot of people really like these handhelds, man. It's pretty incredible. I want to sit on a couch. I want to, you know, I've got my Switch, of course, but I only play it portable, like really when I travel or if I'm commuting, which isn't that often for me.
Probably somewhat in the minority of having 2 TVs in our
Oh,
setup.
for sure. Yeah, just a lot of different places that we can play within our house, for sure.
Yeah, like I can play on a full, I don't even know how big, 60-inch TV, and Green Jeans can watch whatever he's watching, whether it's be the football game or a race or whatever.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Like, I have access to a full TV, whereas most people, quote, normal people only have one TV in their living room. So
very true. Yeah.
If your partner is watching a show or a movie, then you have to play handheld. So just different strokes for different folks.
Well,
yeah, like I'm personally the one, like if I'm sitting out on my sofa, I'm usually the one with like the Steam Deck, or I'm with my iPad and playing a cloud game while Lucas is using the big TV. That's usually how it's set up. But also it's mostly just because if I take my glasses off, if I'm looking at my TV trying to play a video game, it's not an option. If I have like my Steam Deck, I can put it closer to my face, which do not recommend. But at the same time, like I'm able to actually play those types of games with it like handheld that way. And I find like being able to play that way, I'd prefer to be able to like walk around my apartment or be able to like go sit on my bed, or then even sometimes I'll like bring my Steam Deck to my computer and just be playing and having like a television show on my actual monitor. Like the versatility and being able to like walk around and do stuff rather than feeling like, oh, I'm restricted to staying at my desk, or I have to stay at my TV, because not gonna lie, sometimes guys, it just hits too hard and I'm like, I am too antsy to just sit down in one spot. So absolutely. That's
fair.
Yeah. 10 out, like I'm very interested to see how this plays out.
Would you get one?
I'm like, see, price point, Sean, because even though it's like 600 USD, which is going to probably be give or take like 850 for us, if not more, and that's before tax. So it's just like, oh yeah, and that's not even the X. That's going to be like just the standard. Which honestly, I'd probably go with that one anyway, because I do like to have like white tech. Like the X looks cool and everything, but I'm like, ooh, the white one looks all shiny. It would go with my computer. So yeah, I'm just also curious about like the handheld portion of it. Like you can't remove those. So I feel like I don't know yet. I would rather like hold one at a store before I actually went out and purchased one.
I have the Legion, so it has the removable things.
Yeah.
Personally, I haven't taken them off to actually play it like Switch. Like, I also don't play my Switch handheld mode like hardly ever. So I mean, when I'm playing it, I'm just kind of sitting on the couch playing with mine. The thing I will say is like the ergonomics of this one, just the way the handles are and stuff like 100%. That already look way more comfortable to hold than mine. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like they literally took the ergonomics and like the weight distribution of the handles and how they're angled and all that stuff to like make it look as comfortable as possible. There is a Legion 2. I don't know if it's out yet, but it got reviewed, but I also know that thing is hella expensive too. So like, I mean, this thing looks cool. That's the only problem is like some of these machines get like also beefier. Trying to travel with this thing is like technically it's portable, but that thing's still taking up a chunk of space in your bag and everything. You know what I mean? Like, that's still a big boy.
It's like you took a decent laptop and folded it in half.
Yeah.
So is it really that much bigger? This is full Windows on it, so
yeah. The extra ergonomics definitely are appealing and compelling to me. The extra like the handle grips, because I had a regular ROG Ally and it's just sort of like a rectangle, and that wasn't really all that great to
same with the Steam Deck.
hold. I would have loved to see it. Maybe I've missed something. Maybe this is actually in there and I've missed it. But I would have loved to hear something about like the thumbsticks and or face buttons being Xbox. Like, because it's so much, like the buttons are just a little too squishy for my liking. Like the thumbsticks.
Oh, like
don't
the
really-
actual tech in the buttons themselves, like being
like the actual
okay,
parts and components. Like I would hope, kind of like the PlayStation Portable. It's just a DualSense strap to that thing. Like I kind of
With
just
its
wish it was an
screen put in the
Xbox.
middle.
Yeah, which honestly, like it might not be the
Now,
most elegant looking thing, but it
This
works.
is like another company making it, right?
I know.
Xbox is like, hey, we're going to put our name on it and give you a way better UI.
Yeah.
So it's interesting to
telling you.
see what will happen.
The one thing I can't see says in the chat, I want to see a meeting of the minds between console and PC. Console price, but figure out how to add console ease of use to PC/handhelds. I actually think this is it, but I actually think the next evolution is them literally emulating Xbox 360, Xbox One games on these types of handhelds. I literally
Cloud.
think like when this next console comes out, this next home Xbox comes out, it is going to run this UI because they're going to allow PC games to run on that machine too. I literally think this is like the first evolution of like, here is the best console experience. Now, I haven't messed with the Steam Deck, to be honest. I don't know the UI of it, but I can just tell you from what I've played of this, it is so good to navigate this new system rather than trying to work full Windows. It's infinitely better. But I think this is step one, and literally step two is soon they're just going to be like, cool, you can literally just emulate Xbox 360 games and just play them on the go or play them natively if they open up the store that way. You know what I mean? Like, and I think this is the same UI that they're going to then put on the next Xbox console that's in your home, where you then will have that aggregate library where all your Steam stuff is there too. Like, I think this is the first step in them trying to get to that one ecosystem literally for everything you own to be played on anything you want.
Yeah. I think where I sit on it right now is like I had a Steam Deck. It was a great device. I just didn't use it enough, so I don't have it anymore, but I'm excited to see where this goes. This version of quote Windows and the Xbox version of this software, and as it progresses, they've already been like rolling out updates to even to the PC Xbox app and having, your Steam games show up there and whatnots. Like, I think it's going to push everything forward. I think it's going to make it eventually more viable to have your actual like desktop PC hooked up to a TV in your living room and playing games that way. You can do it now, but there are things that are annoying, right? But if they get this locked down, it's
If you
making the whole
took a
thing way more
PC
exciting.
spec and made that
Yes.
full screen experience on this machine I got here,
Yeah.
hook this up to a TV, yes, it'd be the best
Yes.
damn gaming machine on planet Earth.
What I want is
100%.
I want the whole experience to be something I can navigate with my Xbox controller.
I can
don't
tell
want to
you,
have a mouse and a keyboard in my living room. I want a controller.
I can tell you right now, it is in the Windows core settings to launch into this experience when you restart your device.
Yep.
And that's going to go, I think, to all Windows machines in October.
And that's what
So
I'm
if they
excited
actually
for.
update it to where you could tell this machine just launch into this mode
Xbox
from the
on.
start. Yeah, literally turn this thing into an Xbox from the beginning when you turn it on. And then again, you can easily click a button and then go to full Windows. If they do
Dude,
that,
the
that's
most
insane.
exciting part about that to me, I'm with you, and the thing that got me most excited is the idea that maybe the Windows Xbox app gets thrown out, and we get that, whatever that you just said. Like, just turn
That
my
full-
Windows
That's what it becomes,
PC,
yeah.
Yeah.
it just becomes an Xbox, and that sounds way better than this.
And that's why I think that whole like emulation of like bringing all that old stuff in, because again, they brought back the back compat team to do something.
I know, that's
and
true.
it's like they literally could just go, all those console games you bought, well, you can play those on PC now through emulation.
Yep.
Like, that'd be insane. It'd be so wild. And then literally you would have one machine to rule them all.
really, like, I'm kind of still waiting for Microsoft to like remind us that they're Microsoft, that they are a $trillion, multi-trillion
Literally.
dollar company.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like that sometimes can get lost in our expectations and all these different things. PlayStation is one thing, Nintendo, like these are great video game companies in their own right, but they're not owned by trillion-dollar organizations, corporations. Yeah. So like, come on, man. Like you got $69 billion for Activision. What's next? Like, what are you going to do next? And this is hinting at it. And I really am excited to see them do that because I saw a post, Halo 3 turned like 18 this week or something like that. And it's like only on Xbox 360 and play on Xbox Live. And I'm like, what a different time. This exclusive game and that Xbox Live was such a big deal. Online gaming before Xbox Live was awful on PC and non-existent on console. You know, so it was like it took Microsoft to really take us into that space, arguably, if not definitively. And so it's been a while since I've kind of seen that. And so this is maybe the next step, like what's taking us into the next age of how we play video games. Can be scary too, because sometimes we like what we have now. So sometimes change is different and scary, but I am still excited to see what does a $1 trillion company do when they really want to put their might behind it. Correct. If they really do.
If they do.
Yeah.
If they do.
Nice. Good one. All right. Yeah, that's honestly, I think this ROG Ally probably is like the more exciting news to me, just as from a let's see what's happening. No shade to the Tokyo Game Show. I'm glad it happened and some cool stuff popped out of it, but I'm really excited to see really how people will receive this ROG Ally X. I'm fascinated by it. This idea that for the most part it's a ROG Ally, but they called it an Xbox, and I guess we'll see if that works. You know, and how maybe inappropriately like marginalizing that is. Like I don't know if I'm giving it really enough credit and seeing like what really is this thing.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Yeah, I'm usually like zero hype for TGS. Like,
right.
I don't like it's usually not things like there will be like JRPGs and stuff that I'm not really into, and there will be all this stuff. But this year, I feel like it appealed to me more than usual with the
Forza
PlayStation
helps.
State of Play. Yeah, teasing Forza really helps out in that regard. But there were some cozy games and stuff that I'm into. And yeah, people are touching the ROG Ally Xbox versions, and hey, stuff's happening.
They love touching
there was actually like interesting things happening this week. Love to see it.
Nice.
I think we did it.
Is that the end of the dang thing?
I think that is
the end of the dang thing.
Man, episode 404. I feel like that's a thing. 404 is at least a palindrome. Thank you, everyone. Fee, what do you got? You got something else for us there?
No, I was just saying 404.
I think she was
it looked like the hand was up. I gotcha. All right, before we thank everybody who supports us at patreon.com/carpoolgaming, Fee, why don't you go ahead and tell us where everybody can find you on the internet?
You can find me here. You can find me over in the Discord, especially tomorrow, where I will be chatting it up and doing some fun arts with the rest of the Discord community for book crafting. You can also find me at twitch.tv/Ceranics. And when I'm at 100%, I will be going back and playing some crazy games. Who knows? Maybe it's going to be Shadows of Doubt. Maybe I accidentally get someone killed. Who knows what happens? Either way, that's where you can find me on the internet.
Very nice.
It was accidental. I'm still grieving that person.
What matters is what you can prove in court. Bowser, where can people find you on the internet?
You can find me most places at Bowser13. You can find me on the last episode of the RPG Cave with Ryan, where we talked about Borderlands 4 and Final Fantasy 14. And you can find me tomorrow night in the Discord doing the Book Crafters thing.
Very nice. I Can't See really helped me out. 404, of course, is error 404. That's exactly what was tickling my brain there. Mitch1116, go ahead and tell us where we can find you on the internet.
You can find me everywhere at MitchPower1116.com, Twitch, YouTube, all the above. You can find me right after the show ends on Carpool. But also you can find me November 1st streaming for a 24-hour charity stream and Halloween for the Trick or Treat stream. So make sure you guys are there for that. I'm going to promote the hell out of that until it happens, because we're going to have a great year this year. Both us at Carpool at Extra Life and my charity as well. All of it going to Phoenix Overdrive. We're going to have an awesome time, guys. Be there for all of it.
Yeah.
Very nice. I love it. As for me, you can find me on Blue Sky at CPG Sean. You can find me at patreon.com/carpoolgaming on our movie podcast. The real Carpool Gaming podcast that could be about literally anything for patrons podcast, where Ryan and I talked about Silent Hill, the movie that came out in 2006. We had a great time doing that. You can also check me out on Hype Factor. I was a guest on this month's episode, so thanks again to Yon32 and Marcus O'Neill. Other than that, I'm in the Discord. Hop in. The links are in the show notes now. I would like to, so I will thank all the people who support us at patreon.com/carpoolgaming. Whether you're at the $1 tier, the $3 Founders Edition, the $5 tier, the $10 tier, the $25 tier, the $50 tier, you guys are nuts and bonkers, and we appreciate every single one of you, especially those ultimate producers. Thank you so much to Brendan Myers, aka _Winter Gamer, and Jonathan Brown. I want you to check out Hoodlin Rumble on Kickstarter. You can find everything at linktra.ee/pme.jib. And if you can't, I mean, maybe you might memorize that URL by now. I say it every single week. Just go click on it. Just click on the thing, follow all the things, check out that Hoodlin Rumble. We love you so much, JB. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you to platinum producers, Benny Smokin _Yo, the Captain, and Uncle Tim Paullin, and every single one of our gold members, Adam K, Anna, Awesome Dave 1337, Brad Moore, Brian Reese, Cecily Carrozza, Dan and Luma, Dannohh, Emily O'Kelly, Hambone Jonny, Yon32, Laura, Ligerwoods 330, OldMrFrump, Mr. Giggles, Peje EP, and Stephen Keller. Thank you all so much. You're amazing. That brings us to the end of the Xbox Drive. Error 404. Thank you so much for listening. Now, please say goodbye to the people, Fee.
Thanks so much for tuning into this episode of the Xbox Drive. Now, before you drive off, be sure to like and subscribe on YouTube and follow Carpool Gaming on socials. Don't forget that we've got some awesome Xbox Drive merch on carpoolgaming.com, and you can also support the show on Patreon at patreon.com/carpoolgaming for exclusive content. Links to everything are in the description. We'll see you next week.